Hello everybody, it's your old friends of Nerds and Rust, and welcome back to Future Wrestling here. Hello, we have a special guest, as you can tell. He beamed in, as you can tell. I think he's only come in for like a haircut, I think. Is that Amy? He came in to fix his head?
Red Spider!
Yeah, he had serious. What?
Oh, you're so close, Dave. You're so close.
Is there a spider? Where?
No, he said Spiner. He said Spiner.
Riker.
Yes. Dave was making the joke. You got the wrong actor.
Oh. I thought he's like, there's a spider, and I'm like, oh shit, where?
He got you twice now with that.
Got you twice. That's good. That's impressive. But yeah, as we said, lads, this week we have some spicy matches as we are reaching the quarterfinals of the World Tournament.
You're so problematic, Booker man. If any of you people could see what my nickname was in the group chat we had, granted I gave it to myself, but it's funny when you realize.
Yeah, that's the key thing here. You gave that nickname to yourself.
Yourself, yes.
So you cannot use that as blackmail.
Or is it not a true statement?
What is?
What my nickname is?
No, not necessarily.
No.
Really? How many other females were in that group chat?
You seem to feel that way.
That's because I legit am the only girl in the group chat.
Yeah, we didn't add you in because we needed one. I mean, it's supposed to be the thumbnails, actually.
Thank you. I serve a purpose. You may continue, Booker man.
Are you finished now, or can I do the intro now, please?
Yeah. I'm still gonna like fucking railroad it. So like, work away.
Fucking new record. This is.
It's almost borderline, just like, I respect you, Booker man.
But I really don't. I really don't.
Really, yeah.
Really? Why'd your accent change for that one?
You're on my. It's like in a Father Ted. You're on my list of enemies. There, you're in for it now, Booker man.
You're in for it.
But instead of doing, only joking. No, I'm not.
Give me the title or else. So yes. Again, we have
Give me the title, or I'm taking my wine from the fridge and I'm going home.
That is literally your solution to everything. Is just leaving.
Taking your ball and going home.
That's it.
It works.
Honestly. That's it. It's like I always said, folks. Amy screwed Amy, and I will not be told otherwise. So on the starting off then for our roster tonight, on the left hand side is Foxy.
Nothing wrong with self-love.
Yeah, yeah, sure, yeah. So you're playing double duty tonight, Foxy. Both Silver Fox and Nathan Youngblood, considering that somebody, in the Scottish variety, has dragged you back into the game. But first off, we'll talk about Silver Fox then. Obviously, he's got a pretty high-profile quarterfinal match tonight against the effervescent and bubbly Jim Morris. So how are you feeling about that match?
Amy, I don't know. It could go any way. Like, you never know. He could steal a match like he steals everything else. So
that is true. That is very, very true. You never know what might happen with Jim Morris. He really does have a. He's a bird. He's a bird. He's a repo man, basically. Is what I'm trying to say there. So on the right hand side, then, is Amy playing Casey Colt, who was in our main event tonight. And you are really looking forward to your match, aren't you, Amy? Really looking forward to that match. I cannot wait for my match tonight with
insert wrestler
James
here.
Rage. It will be one for the ages.
It will be
and
significant.
I'm excited to see what will happen with the outcome going into the. There shouldn't be a comma there. Going into the main event and tournament final. Make sure you sound realistic. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that part. Sorry, Jonathan.
That's why I had it in brackets, Amy, so that you would. Anyway, I'll put it in italics next time.
You forgot to highlight it. That's what it was.
That's it. That's it.
I don't understand why there's a comma here, and also why does it say sound realistic or you do not get the Cosmo? I mean, I thought I was promised the Cosmo anyway.
I'm just holding things hostage now at this rate to get better performances out of you. So on the bottom left then is our resident Scotsman Conor Locke, who was who has had a
fuck you. Better performance. How dare you? I'm keeping the commentary team fresh and alive. Thank you very much.
And you're doing a wonderful job of it. And
look at him. Look, everyone. Look at the Booker man. Look at him as he fucking backtracks.
If you don't make a wrestler called Booker Man, there's no point in continuing. There has to be a Booker Man.
I'm actually kind of surprised that we don't have a gimmick to that extent, but I'm nearly sure that's what Aaron is going to turn into.
Like a wrestler that books his own matches.
That's it, yeah.
Let me put it this way: like Amy has done a grand job of not getting us cancelled with her commentary. So we should be happy about that.
That is a start.
True.
That's all we can ask for, really. But yes, so
watches us, we're fine.
Yeah, it's fine. So Conor Locke's resurgence continues as you are currently in the quarterfinals, and you'll be starting off tonight against another similar young gun in Damon Garrick. You must seem pretty confident in that. You've had a couple of wins under your belt. So how do you feel about it?
I believe that.
Well, last week was a bit disappointing, but opportunism is part of it. But yeah, I want to. If I can get to the last four in this tournament, then it puts me in good stead with the rest of the roster. Final four coming back should shoot me up into contention to a certain extent, but
yeah, you never know.
We'll see how it goes.
Exactly. And
then around with Michaela for too long.
Yeah, you rather harpoon that fucking tag team, didn't you? So on the
I thought the shooting up.
Oh right, yes, that's not a thing. So on the bottom right then is last but certainly not least is James Rage, also in our main event tonight. How are you feeling going into your match against Casey Colt? Bear in mind that now there's two people on the roster that's out injuring people for a living.
We should have formed a tag team. We missed an opportunity.
We did.
No,
we
but
did
like a
form
proper tag team. We should have done a proper tag team. I think we missed a beat, to be honest with you.
Oh, but we'll get to that later. I have a few choice words for Rob Midas on the subject. But, yeah. Casey Colt,
Rob, that's fine with me.
Yes.
Biggest roadblock to date.
Mm-hmm.
If I can clear tonight, I reckon I'm the next future world's champion.
Ooh, there's some strong words.
That's fighting.
That's the beef.
Strong words from a strong man.
Watch the Jamie who tears out of his shirt now, is he? So
let me tell you something, brother.
Down and it hurts inside.
Redacted.
You have to make a promise now, Jamie. If you do win the match, the main event tonight, you do have the hot dog in front of all of us. But yeah. Shouldn't be any trouble. So anyway, he's been waiting for this chance. He's waiting for his chance to style on us. But,
I want to have like a Hulk Hogan, Macho Man type situation, but a la World War III. So if I win the championship, but I want James Rage to like constantly like hot dog in the ring as if like I never tapped out. I was pulled underneath the rope, like just completely
hammer shot, like
just completely. Just have him like just completely turn it around onto himself, and then that's when we form like the mega powers, and like everything is just excellent. Rob Midas can be our Miss Elizabeth.
You would look good in the dress. In fairness, you would look good. But yeah,
two of us struggling to get him up onto our shoulders.
I just got a mental picture of that as well.
Yellow dress, though.
Yeah.
Can we just take a moment just to appreciate that mentally?
I'm trying not to be honest. I'm really trying not to.
You should. It's money.
Yeah. Considering that like Midas was going to be into his call later on tonight, and he's not going to see this intro or preamble for a couple of weeks, I think he's.
As soon as he goes in, I'm gonna lose it. I know it.
If he's wearing the dress already, she's just there like this. It's like, don't worry, boys. There's plenty of me to go around.
Don't worry, boys. You can both have me. Oh, it hurts.
So yes, as I said, Rob Miles will be joining us later on tonight at some point. Again, it wouldn't be Jerry Soul if he wasn't fashionably late. Emphasis on the fashionable. But we will get the show on the way in the meantime, though. So we get our opening titles as ever that you just saw, and we get welcome to the Future Wrestling Arena by our broadcast team, headed up by Mike Dublin. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Future Wrestling here, live from the Future Arena here in the beautiful city of Dublin, Ireland. I'm Mike Dublin, joining you with my broadcast colleague as ever, as we are reaching the quarterfinals of what has been a fascinating tournament so far. So broadcast colleague, obviously you are new to the scene here, but tell the people what you're thinking so far of the quarterfinals.
I gotta say, dude, I think Connor Locke coming back from that tomahawk, he has really shown that he is a force to be reckoned with coming into this one here altogether.
That's great. Can you possibly give your name there for the people watching at home?
My name is Kyle.
Kyle,
I'm a fan.
You're a fan.
Yeah.
You're a fan. That's great. Great. That explains. That explains quite a lot. Explains quite a lot.
They just pulled me in. They were like literally said that I could get an upgrade on my ticket. All I had to do was just be professional, but not too professional.
And certainly that get-up is certainly not professional, but nevertheless, Kyle, let's talk about these quarterfinals. We're going to be all of them are going to be happening tonight. You mentioned Conor Locke there, who we'll be seeing first of all, who'll be for opening contest tonight. But let's talk about some of the other competitors that you feel might go all the way in this tournament.
James Rage, motherfucker, he's gonna kill them all.
Have you anything more to add on that, or any other contenders you're a fan of?
No, it's pretty much all James Rage, dude.
Okay. Are you sure your name isn't Mark?
No, it's Kyle.
Definitely Kyle. Okay. No, I'm just checking. I'm just double checking because yeah. So nevertheless, we are going to jump right in here into the action with our first quarterfinal of the night as we head to ringside. And indeed we do exactly that. Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is a quarterfinal in the Future World Championship Tournament. Introducing to the ring first, weighing in at 201 pounds from Sandyford County, Dublin, Damon Garrett!
You suck, Eric! You suck!
Well, Kyle, obviously you're making your feelings held here about Damon Garrett, who has had a very chastening start to his season here in Future Wrestling. Challenge everyone.
I read online that like him and Dahlia like completely and utterly like broke up because like she like found him like in the locker room with some other like chick. Is that true?
No, that is absolutely not true. And the fact that Daniel Thorne is not around anymore has absolutely nothing to do with that either. A lot of hit forms. But nevertheless, Damon Garrett has had a very chastened experience to the start of season 2. Obviously, he had the Hardcore Open Challenge that was answered by two of the most dangerous men on the roster. But then,
that was the stupidest decision this dude ever could have made. I mean, seriously, I mean, like, those guys, like, everyone here can kick this dude's ass. And he's just like, he's like a sitting duck. This dude is literally just a sitting duck.
Well, that is your opinion, Kyle, but certainly...
Like, it's like,
certainly,
does she still work here?
Yeah, no, I can't really go into details about that at the moment, but nevertheless, Garrick, as opposed to himself, has been trying to reinvent himself a little bit. You know, but obviously, he's trying to embrace the sort of hardcore aspect of wrestling, and it's fair to say the transition has been not as smooth as you would have hoped.
No. I mean, like, realistically, I mean, he's never gonna make it. I mean, it's like break his leg, and then like we'd be done with him. Like he might be able to work on like some like smaller indie promotions, but like not here.
And just out of curiosity, Kyle, have you ever taken part in any wrestling training yourself?
I did once, but I like fell on my head.
Got on your head?
They said it probably wasn't for me.
Okay. Explains a lot.
There's a lot of colors in here.
It's mostly purple and blue, Kyle.
That's a lot to me.
Evidently. So, and again, we get the end of the entrance. Garrett's waiting in the ring, beckoning his opponent on. And his opponent, weighing in at 192 pounds from Inverness, Scotland, Connor Law.
No, I'm just gonna come down to the ring, quite an angry look on me. Just kind of storming down to the ring. As I get to the apron, lift up the apron, take a chair out, slide it into the ring, get into the ring myself, and just kind of back into the corner, arms up, and just kind of smugly look at them.
I'd like to point out Kyle at this point has actually just pulled out the Scotland flag, and he has it draped over him as he's sitting at the commentary booth.
Well, obviously, get that. Never. Anyway, obviously, it's a very interesting start to this match. Potentially, Kyle, a steel chair. We mentioned how hardcore Damon Garrick is trying to be. But kind of like perhaps taking the initiative here and perhaps even goading Damon Garrick into using those weapons early on.
Here's the thing, dude. Okay, you do not want to get caught into the eye of the Loch Ness monster. That's what I'm calling Connor Loch right now because it's the only thing I can think of to do with Scotland. Okay, but realistically, Connor is probably going to kill this dude. He is in too deep. He is stuck in Loch Ness, and he does not realize that there is a monster underneath that is going to tear him limb from it. And I am here for it. I'm front row for this, and oh my god, I'm so goddamn excited.
Well, I think you have every right to be excited, Kyle. Please do not shout into the headset again like that. But nevertheless, we have quite an intriguing competition lined up now. So let's get into it. So indeed, we do have a standoff between Garrick and Locke. Steel chair in the middle of the ring. Referee rings the bell, and we start off. So quarterfinals, we're going to have a little bit more beef to them. It's 12 spots altogether. So Connor, I'll roll for Garrick. Let's get to it. 10 beats my 7, so you get the opening spot.
So I'm going to just kind of burst out of the corner and go for a spear early on.
Ooh, spear. Interesting. I'll take that as a luck roll, Connor. -1.
That's a freedom cry right there.
11.
11. Lovely stuff. So spear is successful, and yeah, you take down Garrick straight away. So nicely done. And we move on to our next spot.
9.
9, and Garrick rolled a 10. So what's going to happen here is, so obviously you take down the spear, and I want you to start kind of like laying in fists, kind of like a Luthez press type deal. And Garrick is going to basically get like a shot out and push you away. And what I would like him to do here is I'm going to get him go for a chop block, and that's what I'm going to do from the back. So I'm going to treat that as a real +1. And okay, chop block is unsuccessful for Damon Garrick. So you have a chance to reverse this, Connor Lock.
You suck, Derek. Such a dick.
8.
8. So what do you want to do here with the reversal?
So he goes for the chop block. He's going to spin around. I'm just going to hook him around the waist and go for the German suplex.
German suplex on that. Okay, so yeah, you resist the chop block and hit him with a German suplex, and that ends the spot. So nicely reversed. And Connor Lock is in control going into the next spot.
So 8.
And Garrick also rolled an 8. So let's redraw.
Okay, go again. 8 again.
And Garrick rolled a 9.
Oh.
So what's going to happen here is, so Garrick again, he's going to kind of roll out from the German suplex. So obviously he's kind of feeding back up. You're kind of getting him back in then. So I want kind of like to whip Garrick into the corner.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to run ahead of steam. He's going to run towards Garrick, kind of going for like sort of like a face wash or something like that. And basically Garrick is going to like vault you over the top ropes, over the turnbuckle basically, and crash and burn. So going to make that as a luck roll. So it's going to be a flat roll for Garrick. And it is unsuccessful. So basically Garrick is... So I've kind of given you the spot here. So unless you want to go for the head of steam and either do a move there, or I can vault you over and you land on the apron, whichever you want to go with.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I will, once he launches me over, I'll catch the ropes and just land on the apron.
Yes.
I'll climb up. I'll climb over the turnbuckle onto the second turnbuckle. Just go for a bulldog off the rope.
Bulldog off the rope. I like that. Yeah, that'll be a luck roll, Connor. -1.
Botch City. It's a 5.
It's a 5. It's a 4. So you go for the bulldog, and I think Garrick's is going to push you off then from that. So basically, no one gets any kind of momentum from that, and we get a bit of a kind of a standoff in the ring, if you like, or perhaps like a bit of a reset. So, we move on to the next spot then.
5.
5, and Garrick rolls a 10. Rolled a 10. So good rolls from Garrick. He just unfortunately can't fucking land them at the minutes. So you've kind of tried to go for the bulldog here from here. He's going to push you off there because he's got a bit of a height and weight advantage on you. Height advantage, definitely. So he's going to use this to his advantage a bit. And he's just basically going to try and what's he going to do? What can he do really from this situation? I think what he's going to do is potentially. I was thinking more of a leg lariat. So I'm going to go for a leg lariat on that. So again, you're kind of going to the middle of the ring, you're turning, and he's going to try and wipe you out with a leg lariat, which is going to be a straight roll on that, and he hits it, thankfully. So he hits a leg lariat from there, and they get some momentum out of it. So nicely done. And we move on to our next spot then. 8. Garrick rolls another 10. Boy's on fire all of a sudden. So what he's going to do is he's going to follow up the leg lariat. So what he's going to do is, obviously the chair is actually still in the ring at the moment. It's kind of like being pushed at the apron by the referee. So Garrett's kind of like, kind of dragged the chair back into the center of the ring. The referee's warning him about the use of weapons and so forth, because again, the DQs are in play for these matches. So in that sense, he's going to kind of like tease using the chair, and that kind of gives Garrick a chance to kind of get back up again. So he's going to again keep remonstrating with the referee here, threatening to use the chair, kind of push the referee aside, and he's going to go for a bit of a heel move here on this one. So I think he'll go for an eye poke on that one. Actually, he's going to poke you in the eye, and he's going to use his momentum to spend it. So that's +2 on Garrick, and it's an 11 altogether. So he does the eye poke successful, and blinds kind of lock. And the commentators will take this chance to go, well, it took a little bit of while for Damon Garrick to warm into this match, Kyle, but it has to be said, Garrick is starting to hold his own here against Conor Locke, who has been on a massive wave of momentum recently.
This is bullshit. Come on, Conor!
God damn it. I warned you about shouting into the headset.
Dude, don't try and invade my personal space, okay? You sit in your seat and I sit in mine. I paid money to be here. I can chair however the hell I want, man.
God, those people are so entitled. So, let's...
Sorry, what was that? Excuse me?
No, it was
what was that? What was that?
The producer said that. Producer said that.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Yeah.
Well, anyway. So, Colin, let's give us another roll. 10 beats my 6. So Connor's back in control.
So is the referee...
Come on, Connor boy!
Is the referee out of view? Is he looking at us still? Because he was obviously shoved by Garrick. Is he in view?
He's in view, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
fair enough.
he just missed the eye poke, but he's back to normal here after dealing with the chair.
Okay. I am going to... He's hit me with the eye poke, so I've gotten quite angry. He's still in the standing position, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of grab him by the waist and shove him in on top of the referee into the corner.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that a lot, yeah. I will make it a straight roll on that, Connor, if that's all right.
9.
9, lovely stuff. So kind of describing the situation here, you kind of have the ref kind of squeezed in the corner from Garrick as well. Am I right in saying that?
So basically, I grab him by the waist and kind of push him towards the corner and just clatter into the referee.
Oh, okay, right. So the referee's actually out.
Referee's out.
Referee's
Yeah.
out. Okay.
Referee's out.
That is interesting, right? And that's good to know. So yeah, next roll, Connor. Let's see what happens from here.
7.
7 beats my 6.
Oh.
So Connor, what are you going to do from here?
So from here, referee's obviously down
Mhm.
and out. So what I want to do is try and hit the Highland spike on the chair.
Ooh.
Throw it out. Basically hit the Highland spike
Before the referee gets up and sees it.
yeah, basically.
Interesting. Okay, I like that. You have your momentum check is 4 at the moment, Connor. Do you want to spend some to use this up, or are you?
I'm going to spend. I'll spend. No, actually, I'll leave it.
You want to leave it? Okay.
Straight
So
roll,
this is
yeah.
straight roll on the Highland spike on chair.
10.
Oh, you didn't need it. 10. Lovely stuff. So Highland spike on the chair. And yeah, lovely stuff on that. So we're going to use that as a spot then. So do you want to go from a pin from there? Yeah. Okay. Right. So 10 to beat for Damon Garrick with the chair. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and through to the semi-finals of the Future World Wrestling Tournament Championship Tournament, Connor Law. So
basically, go for the pin. I step up, brush my hands off, kind of roll Garrick over onto his front, just so he's like, don't even look at me type of thing. You're not even worthy of looking up at me. So I turn him over and just leave the ring, walking off with a smirk.
Very nice. I like that. And the comments go, well, that shows you quite an opportunistic view of Conor Locke there. Took the opportunity that the referee was out for a brief few moments, and a nasty.
That's our future champion. That is our future champion, man.
And a nasty pile driver on the chair there. Like, I mean, a couple of months
was
ago,
awesome.
Conor Locke would have not even thought of something like that, but it just shows you how much he's changed in the last couple of months.
No, man. No, do you know what, dude? No, this isn't like just a switch going off in some man's head. This isn't like redacted here, okay? This isn't like just a change in personality. This has always been bubbling under the surface, and only now that he's done with Michaela Joyce can he actually bubble his shit up to the surface. Oh my god, this is awesome. This is awesome. It's so much fun, dude. I love wrestling.
Well, Kyle, it's great to see that you're having a lovely time with this, because, as I said, with Conor Locke, as it were, kind of almost presuming to be a dark horse now in this tournament, and will face either the winner of the match between Silver Fox or Jimmy
Call it now,
Morris.
man. I am calling it now, Jimmy Morris. Granted, both Silver Fox and Jimmy Morris are probably at this point over the mountain and like should be under the hill, but like, yeah, you need no. The only two that we really need to look in going into this is going to be Conor Locke versus James Rage in the final. Calling it now.
Well, Kyle, it's good to see you very much giving everyone a fair chance in this tournament. But I suppose the point to make, going down the gauntlet.
Hey, no need. Dude, this is wrestling, okay? Nothing is fair in wrestling, man. You're talking about like it's a scripted event or something like this, okay? No, the better men are going to win on this one, and that is going to be the younger guys. They are the true fighters. I mean, look what he did with the chair.
It's real to us, damn it.
What?
What? you okay there, Kyle? Did you get distracted? You fine?
No, you like as soon as I said like it wasn't scripted, you just really quiet.
I think we shall have to cut.
What are you reading off, actually? What are you reading?
Oh, it's a book. I'm reading an autobiography. Yes, it's an autobiography from Big Sven. Big Sven. It's an autobiography from Big Sven. It's not much to it now. In fairness, I mean he's a wonderful poet. He actually writes most
of the Sven. It's like Heidenreich.
We can't talk about little Sven. We can't talk about him. So we'll have to cut that out. So
should we probably get on to the next match?
Yes. Well, as I said, as the commentators are going back and forth here, we see Conor Locke going up the ramp.
Just going back.
Going back. And funny enough, there's a camera backstage as we see the over the shoulder of what looks to be Nathan Youngblood, who was I'm sure, has got some thoughts on what's transpired.
Yeah. You got yourself through. But you didn't do it the right way. As usual. You relied on underhanded tactics. Just to what? To make an example of someone? You're better than this. I know it. Don't prove me wrong.
Right way, wrong way. It's still a way to get to the final. I'm almost there. I'm so close. By the way, Nathan, when this tournament is done and dusted, whether I win it or not, you better get those boots out of that locker because we have unfinished business. I've buried Michaela, and I'm going to bury you next. So you better get ready because I'm coming after you.
That remains to be seen. See you soon.
Damn right you will.
Very nice. I love that when the wrestlers are planting seeds themselves. It's nice, isn't it? So nicely done there. So Connor, give us a quick cheeky look roll on that, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah.
See if you can you get an extra audience out of it.
5.
5. Yeah, just a bit of momentum, I suppose. That's about it. You never know. You've always come in handy. But lovely stuff, Connor. You are through to the next round. So happy days. And for the commercial on that. So, folks, welcome back to Future Wrestling here. As we saw just before the commercial break, Kyle, we saw some very interesting exchange of words there between Conor Locke and his former manager, Nathan Youngblood. But the fancy warfare.
Conor Locke is going to kill Nathan Youngblood. I've never heard that. Like Nathan Youngblood at this point now is literally just walking around like a disappointed dad and his kids. Like Conor Locke is gonna like usurp that throne. Like he's like. It's like Nathan Youngblood is like Mufasa, and like Conor Locke is Scar, and he's just gonna fuck him off that cliff.
I couldn't have put it better myself. Let's move on to our next quarterfinal match, shall we?
Well,
she realized she fucked up.
Can you edit that?
With any luck, Disney might buy Future Wrestling.
I'm happy with that.
And just going back to what you were saying, Amy, you're looking at the example of it in the corner right now.
Do not promo and drive, Jerry. You know.
Why not? Why can't I?
This is going to end up as a road safety fucking.
Yes, it is.
Don't or PG and drive.
I'm in Dare Park in Hout. I just finished 9 holes. My legs are like fucking jelly. So I'm literally just dialing in just to say, lads, I'm on the way.
Yay!
Okay.
I'm on the way. So I'll stay on the call, and hopefully when I get back to the house, I'll dial back in then. So it shouldn't take me too long.
Fabulous.
The
Are you listening
beach.
to the banter then?
Oh yeah, definitely listen.
Yes, let's get on to it. So we have our next quarterfinal then on top of that. So, ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is a quarterfinal match in the Future Wrestling Championship Tournament. Introducing to the ring first, weighing in at 189 pounds, heading from New Orleans, USA, Davina Lovo.
Dude, this chick scares me.
Davina Lovo certainly has that effect on people. Davina successfully navigating a Negredo in the first round a couple of weeks ago, and has obviously had a week to prepare for this match against Ratman coming up. What are your thoughts on Davina Lovo? Is she a potential dark horse in this tournament?
I think she might curse me if I say anything shit about her, so I'm just probably going to keep quiet. But I'm backing Ratman all the way. At this point, Kyle is putting on a Ratman costume. He's putting a Ratman costume on, his own little fake tail, whiskers. He's drawing whiskers onto his face, and he has little rat ears sitting on his head now.
Can we put away from the table and just maybe move the camera to 2, please?
I love the idea the cameraman just constantly just moving back to Kyle. As if to
It's
say,
just like, yeah, let's. So anyway, my Dublin here. Just me. Yeah, it's just me here now.
no,
You hear some audio interference on your side.
Ratman.
So
Ratman.
people are saying the
Ratman.
video has the fire sticks,
Ratman.
all that stuff, and we then cut to our next entrance. So, and her opponent, weighing in at 203 pounds, hailing from the Rat Cave, being accompanied to the ring by Bobbin Ratman.
Yeah, I'm so excited to get to see the sewage savior alive. This is amazing. Is Bobbin actually coming out, or is I mean, that dude looks unhealthy.
Well, he does look as red as he does round, Kyle. But nevertheless, Ratman is the hero that we can afford right now, and perhaps so what some main people say is the rightful winner of this tournament. As we all remember, he did win the Battle Royal at Last Stand to earn a title shot and never got it because of the disappearance of Alan Moore. So to him, this is perhaps the best way of earning it again.
Realistically, this the thing is, man, this is absolutely legit, because realistically, he should have just been awarded the title at that point, and then Violet Storm should have just challenged Ratman. I mean, she wouldn't have been able to beat him. Like, we already all know that's for sure. I mean, running scared. She's not even here tonight. Excuse me.
Well, obviously, that is it's an opinion that you and perhaps only you hold when it regards to Violet Storm. But certainly, Ratman is a well fancied competitor here in this tournament, and we will have to wait and see.
Ratman is our god. He is our god, man. As soon as that little Alan Moore animal left, we needed a new animal to fucking
Gravitate to.
At this point, I think Kyle's just getting drunk at ringside.
I was about to say, I think that's what's coming across.
Kyle is just getting drunk, as if like this is Amy circa Tivoli 2006.
2006.
Yeah.
I think you're off by a few years.
Yeah, 2016 is what I meant to say.
But her opinions are from 2006. You know what I mean? Like they're the hot takes are 10 years old.
Very dated.
Yes. I'm just saying, man. Daniel Pewter should have won the Royal Rumble. That's all I'm saying. We brought the legitimacy to it all.
Shut up, man.
So the bell rings. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this as we have been doing for the last while for NPC battles. So, basically, whoever wants to pick a side will then throw dice, basically to go with. So, who wants to throw dice for the Davina Laveau? Foxy? Actually, no. Well, actually, this is a better way of doing it. So, Foxy, who do you want to win, Ratman or Davina Laveau?
Ratman, all the way.
That's fair. Jamie, who you got in this match?
See,
he's going to be
the
devil's
winner,
advocate.
No, because the winner of Rage Colt gets the winner of Ratman Laveau.
It does, yes. So how does it feel to go up against a favourite, James?
Yeah, go on. I'll be Laveau.
Oh, you dirty, rotten turncoat.
Sexy
you filthy bastard.
Jerry, who have you gotten this?
You're legit back in brandy fucking roads. Do you realise this?
Fair enough. Dave is obviously not there, but we have enough dice to roll anyway. So Jerry, I'll roll on your behalf here. And just for spiciness, I'm gonna go for Laveau here. Just to
you
see,
filthy fucking tans.
Just to make the dice roll interesting, it's a quarterfinal. It has to be closer than that, like so. So let's compare. So Foxy, and we have Amy and Jerry, and then myself and Jamie. So
Ratman was going to be the winning like RPG.
There you go. So
or MPD that we have.
Oh, Jerry, good start. You rolled a 10.
Woohoo!
Right then. So Foxy,
9.
9. High start.
Come on, Amy.
And 10. Okay, so it's a 29 to beat, which is not going to happen, which is good in a sense. But formality. So I rolled an 8, and Jamie, unless you got 3 dice there, 8 as well. So yeah, so Lavelle's going to lose this one. So let's tell the story of the match then, shall we? So it's going to start off kind of like relatively humdrum, a bit of kind of like real kind of like boo yeah stuff from the crowd. So obviously they're all behind Ratman. Bobbin's trying to like encourage the crowd, but that's actually like making it worse. It's like yeah, as like everyone is like popping for Ratman, but not Bobbin, if you know what I mean.
I like to imagine that Bobbin is currently he tries to get a chant going, but he's winded himself while getting the chant going. So now he's literally just like Yokozuna
on the guardrail, like just like drinking like bottled water. It's like, God, that man is so sweaty.
I also like the idea that Mike and Kyle are just like this.
It's somewhat rhythmic. I just can't stop looking at it. It's just
like a lava lamp. It's like a lava lamp. It's quite hypnotic.
so yeah, with that then, so again we have a bit of back and forth then. So Laveau starts taking advantage of Ratman here. She sees kind of got a kind of high adrenaline move set. So a lot of like kind of sling blades and some top rope offense as well. So it's not looking good for Ratman initially early on. So Bobbin regains his stamina a little bit and like enters the ring. Referee's going careful, as careful as Bobbin can be. He tries to get in between Ratman and Laveau. There's kind of a little bit of a turn from Bobbin as if to say, is he going to do anything? And he doesn't. He turns back to Laveau, and Laveau basically starts doing some juju in the ring. So she gets a salt out, and she because Bobbin's like exhausted at this stage, so she gets a salt and ties around Bobbin, and basically gets on the knees, does the whole ritual, and Bobbin just starts like and falls out of the ring, basically shivering. And Connor's going, well, Kyle, I think it's fair to say you were right to be scared of Davina Laveau. Bobbin is not having a good time.
At this point, I think Kyle is just screaming profanities, just like cheering on Ratman, and then just casually steps over Bobbin. Just doesn't even know. Just steps over Bobbin as he's like right up ringside with his mates.
Yes,
getting more cans from his friends.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see the fat man. Apologies. Okay, there we go. So
yeah, I think you need to get like ring crew out here. There's a spillage. Like there's a massive puddle on the ground. Like it's really red. Like
it is, and it's quite a powerful stench as well. Whatever Davina Laveau has done to Bobbin here it's pretty nasty.
Oh my God, that's Bobbin.
That's Bobbin. Yeah.
Unhealthy. Oh my God, It looks like a blob. He looks like the blob.
He is a blob.
Hold on, pulls out the phone.
But either way, so as Laveau's done that, then that's kind of giving the Ratman a little bit of a way of fighting back. And again, Laveau is trying to do more of a ritual stuff, but Ratman basically fumbles out of it. He he's kind of like almost like he's kind of in a position on the turnbuckle and like basically slips out of it, and then he hits Davina Laveau with basically a lariat. It's one of those kind of like what's the term that's used? I'm trying to describe the lariat and I can't recall it offhand, but it's one of those kind of ones where like you pull back and get the lariat that way.
The short arm lariat.
Short arm lariat, that's the one. And that just like wipes Laveau completely out there. And then basically Ratman got like G's the crowd up again, and Laveau feeds up. And he basically does it again, but it's kind of like more of a delay to it. And bam, there's the lariat. And hilariously, as he does it, we hear this like sound effect as he does it. And we get the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, and through to the semi-finals of the future World Championship Tournament, Ratman.
Woo! Oh my God! This is actually happening.
What an incredible scene here, folks. Again, I never thought I'd say this, say Conor Locke and Ratman in the same sentence before, but these are two examples of people who have grown in this tournament. And Kyle, you have to say, well worth the semi-final spots here in this tournament.
Hey, dude, look, it's Conor Locke, Ryan Ratman's coattails.
Oh, for God's sake. Well, you're really proud of yourself, Jack Kyle, aren't you?
Oh, dude, I really am.
Sometimes fans can be fun.
It's the best show
like a motherfucker.
ever. Anybody got a towel?
Well, and to be fair, I think we're using most of our absorbent material on Bobbin right now, who is currently getting
Dirty.
brushed off the floor at the moment. It's actually quite a nasty sight. Ratman celebrating here at ringside.
Man, he has been mopped. He has just been rolled out of here. I mean, really, future wrestling needs to have like some sort of fitness plan put into place for this man. Otherwise, he is going to die on the ring, and then Decker will have another like dead body on his hands.
Another dead body.
Oh yeah, man, I'll hook you up with the dirt sheets, dude. It is fucking unreal. Yeah.
Well, that's as
Check
libelous
this
as it
shit.
got. I thought Nula was libelous, so it just shows the fans really do know nothing. They know.
Dude, it's
Nothing.
all over the
They know
over the internet, dude.
Nothing. Cut his mic.
Dude, do you know something I don't know? Because you seem to know something I don't know.
Anyway, so we cut the commercial on that, and when we come back, then we get some tag team action because we're buying Jerry some time. So
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
It's good. No, this is
5 minutes.
Perfectly fine. So we're perfectly fine. So we get the bell ring, ladies and gentlemen. This contest is a tag team match. Introducing to the ring first, at a combined weight of 381 pounds, the team of Negredo and Kevin Kite. Well, Kyle, it's fair to say,
It's Kevin Kite.
well, I have to say, Kyle, this is quite an entertaining team. Two remarkable high flyers in their own right. Negredo obviously was a part of the tournament. Kevin Kite unfortunately didn't make the cut. But two really entertaining high flyers here, and very much a clash of styles going into this tag team match coming up.
This isn't wrestling. This is literally choreographed dancing. I never thought I'd say this, but I think Jimmy Morris has got a point every now and again. But
That must have really hurt.
who are they up against?
That must really
It
hurt
really
saying.
does. It hurts. It hurts the soul, man. It hurts the soul.
We've all been there. We've all been agreed for
Died a
Jim Morrison.
little bit.
I know he wants.
Man, the day I started agreeing with him, that's the day to just pack it all in and maybe like ease him up. I don't know, get a real job, move out of my parents' basement. You know?
Yeah, well,
Get off
Maybe
the
you
forums.
should.
wishful thinking, really, all things considered.
Who the hell said that? It sounded like God.
It's our producer. Yeah, he they like talking to each other to us during the match. You'll understand it. You'll understand. You'll get used to it. So
Oh, man, it
You'll
seemed
learn to
kinda
block the
cruel.
voices out.
yes.
I don't know, man. It seems kind of cruel. I mean, I'm literally just a fan. I paid money to be here. I'm like pouring my heart and soul out because I realize that I've become that person. I'm no longer Ariel. Now I'm her dad, and now I understand why she could just run off and marry some dude when she was 16. Siri, play Sound of Silence.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 551 pounds. They are the future World Tag Team Champions, the team of Vladimir Kaiser and the Dragon Slayer Kazero, the Emperor.
Siri, shut up. Okay, this match is actually be pretty fucking awesome right now. I love the
Emperors, I
Emperors.
take it.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Cal Peer, man. Fucking hell yeah, what a dude.
Well, it's funny you should say that, Kyle. Unfortunately, Cal Peer is not here tonight. It's his two tag teammates competing. Cal Peer obviously nursing an injury that he picked up.
Yeah, man, fucking, he got screwed. He got screwed. Man, no man deserved that. No dude deserved it. The guy's like the best wrestler. He's future Hall of Famer, that man.
Well, that's your words, Paul, not mine. But certainly Top Gear is a very capable wrestler. But Kazero and Kaiser on his level as well. And it's fair to say their tournament spoils did not go as intended. They are back down the tag team division, looking to stamp their dominance yet again. The high-flying team of Negredo and Kevin Kite. So,
The great old Kevin Kite don't stand a chance.
well, let's find out and see. So we'll go around the table again, lads. So Foxy, who do you want to win? Do you want the tag team champions or the High Flyers?
Let's go High Flyers. Fuck it.
Ooh, Foxy's going for High Flyers. Okay. So Amy, how about yourself?
I'll stick with Kyle's choice or it's King.
All right, then. So you're going for Emperors. Dave, how about yourself?
Got to go with Negredo on this one.
Going for High Flyers as well.
Going for High Flyers.
Mm-hmm. And Jamie, how about yourself?
I'm gonna go with the Emperors.
Emperors. We have a nice split room here, lads. I'm not gonna lie. Jerry, how about yourself? I think you may have disconnected there. Well, actually, I think I'm going to
Jerry
go
has left the Big Brother house. We will actually speak to him afterwards for his interview with me. We will actually just be back after this commercial break.
There he is.
Oh, there he is. The late Jerry Soul.
So
Make it sound like I'm fucking dead.
It's weird seeing him on a phone screen because, like, the next time we see him when he logs back in, he'll be in darkness behind his computer.
His beard won't be as long when he's on camera on the computer, and it's disappointing. I know how long it is now.
How awkward that was, that shot a minute ago. Him outside his door looking around as if, like, does anybody see me?
Yeah, it's like,
no.
Is anyone going to see me?
Right, unless you want to see me having a piss, I'm going to log off now and I'll be back in a second.
Awesome. We'll be ready for you.
Okay.
We'll be ready for you when you get there. So, for pick on, I'm going to go for the Emperors here. So, same again, guys. We'll go for the High Flyers first. So, Amy, give us your roll. Or Foxy, sorry, give us your roll.
I didn't have the High Flyers.
Yeah. Sorry, apologies.
I have to load this up again. Fuck. I actually did forget, like, we had to roll for this thing. So,
okay,
9.
So, 9. Good start. And Dave, how about yourself?
3.
Right.
Okay, so we just need to beat a 12, James.
Fancy your chances, lads. 8. Okay.
8.
Roll snake. Roll snake.
And
6.
10.
10. Right then. So the Emperors are going to win eventually. So again, it's a bit of a spot fest all the same. Quite fast paced tag team match. So the Emperors will kind of like try and slow things down a bit with some ring action and rest holds and all that sort of shit. And then the likes of Kevin Kyle will kind of come in and start doing this flippy shit. He'll crash a burn at some point, and essentially the Emperors will take control from there. Kaiser will hit some power moves on himself in the Grado, and basically we'll kind of work it from there. So a bit of a double team to finish off the match. Kazero will hit his Shining Wizard finisher on Kevin Kite, and then the Grado will take the Berlin Wall powerbomb, and basically double pin from there. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, ladies and gentlemen. Your winners, the tag team champions, the Emperor.
Well, I tell you, man, what did I tell you? These are a force to be reckoned with, man. This entire faction, these guys are future Hall of Famers, man. I'm calling it now. Kyle's changed into a Palpier hockey jersey.
Change.
I meant to change that earlier on, but yeah, dude, what are you doing? You absolutely, man. You need to know what people are actually saying about you online. I'm just going to show you the forum, man.
I don't want to see
like a petition, dude. It's a petition to have you fired and like evicted from the country. Because I can't remember the word. Deported. That's the word I meant. Deported. Look at this. It's over 500,000 signatures, man.
I didn't realize there was that many incels.
How does that make you feel? I mean, you're pretty fucking hated, dude. After like you made Calipir, like after you made Kratos O'Neal quit, man, like, oh man, rumor mill went flying this whole thing. You're like the most hated man in wrestling, just slightly after Pete Townsend.
Sorry. Let me just make one thing quite clear here. I didn't make like Kratos leave. He went to Japan because, you know, career opportunities. We're actually in quite good
We
terms.
all know he did not have a career opportunity there, man. We all know he didn't have the career opportunity. But no, as I said, it's all over the internet. And as you know, everything on the internet is true.
No, well, clearly going by that very poorly spelled petition. They even spelled petition wrong, for God's sake. I mean, I'm not going to take anything from someone who can't even use a spell check on Word. So no, I'm not going to take.
Well, according to this forum tier 2, man, Kyle Decker is literally looking for 2 new commentators for full-time positions. I mean, it's actually up on jobs.ia.
Is that right? Is that right? So you think?
Yeah.
So you think Kyle Decker is using a jobs site to find commentators for his own wrestling company, even though he has had people.
Dude, where do you think all the other commentators have come from so far? Really think about. Like, I really want you to think about this, dude. Really, really think about it. I am a fan sitting next to you commentating this show. Do you honestly think that he's going to a reputable source to get commentators, or do you think he's going to fucking the job center? Think about it, man.
We had a panel. We have a panel, and we go down the list and we try people out on trial. You're on trial.
I was pulled from the crowd. I was pulled from the crowd today. Tell me, what panel did that go through?
You were on the panel. You applied for it. You just happened to buy a ticket because you thought that's what you were supposed to do.
No, dude. I think you're just living in denial, my friend.
And this is why you're on goal. Jerry Soul, the man to know, he's here. Look at him go.
Whoop, whoop.
So how are your legs any better after those 9 holes, Jerry?
How's your arse after it?
Oh, I had to be said.
He got into 9 holes.
I fucking wish I did.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you now, man. It's up on jobs.ie. Have a look at it. There is no panel. They're lying to you. I read up on everything to do with the wrestling business. Dude, I know my shit. Trust me, it's there.
That's nice, Kyle. But first of all, we have to get back to the show at hand, and our next tournament match that we're going to see here.
You're living in denial.
Our next tournament match is between Silver Fox and Jim E. Morris. A very interesting clash here of 2 very different styles, it has to be said. And perhaps 2 people.
Dude, one of these guys is over the hill. Okay, like, dude, Jimmy Morris. God, this is like a farewell tour that's been going on for the last 20 years. He just needs to, like, he's never going to make it to the top of the mountain. This dude needs to just pack it in, dragging not only himself, but like, I mean, this dude used to have a decent career, and now look at the state of him. He's such a Karen. Like, what the hell is this? Then Silver Fox, dude can't even see straight no more. He doesn't know his left from his right. He doesn't know what's up or down. Dude, like, he needs to just walk away from the business. Like, maybe just like refresh. Like, dude, he could be a commentator, man. He could do this better than you.
Kyle, just out of curiosity, how many Twitter threads have you done this week?
I'm so glad you asked, man. Okay, so do you want to like see the indie one, or do you want to see like the professional, like, big business ones, or we actually have a theater one going as well at the moment. Now I'm new to the theater fandom. However, I do find that there is an awful lot of like what's the goddamn word I'm thinking? There's an awful lot of comparisons actually between Les Mis and what's actually going on right now.
But we're going to cut them backstage now. We're being told by our producer.
No, have a look, dude. Seriously, look, have a look. I mean, it's interesting stuff.
So we see backstage, we see Silver Fox kind of sitting on a bench, kind of like trying to psych himself into it, just kind of looking at the ground, and then we obviously hear chuckling from off camera, and someone sitting down beside him.
It's funny.
if you weren't such a clown, I'd actually laugh even more. But the fact, I saw your little interview last week, and what was he said? Something along the lines of, "You're not done with me." Was that right? Did I hear you say something like that? But it doesn't actually matter, because me and you, let's be realistic here, Foxy. Me and you will never be done, will we? Because I live rent-free in here, don't I? Because all you think about is me. You wake up, you think about me. You go to sleep, you think about. You probably even have nightmares about me, don't you? But I want to say one thing to you. You look at the landscape that is future wrestling. And you look at everybody that I've interacted with since I came here. And correct me if I'm wrong, but hasn't every single person gotten even a little bit better because of me? You look at James Rage. He's better because of me. He's a little bit angrier, but he's definitely better. Look at Alan Moore. Well, he's not here. God knows where he's gone. But Alan Moore was a nothing, was a nobody before I came along. I brought out the best in Alan Moore.
That was not just you. That was me.
Oh, that was you. You brought out the best in him, did you? Because you lost to him? Is that why you brought out the best? Because you're a loser? No, you didn't bring out the best in him. I did. You're just a nobody. And even a nobody can have their best brought out. And I brought out the best in you. You can't deny it. You can't deny it. I made you. And if I wanted to right now, like that, I could break you. Just remember one thing. When we get through to the finals and Casey gets through with James Rage, it'll be her and you. And when that happens, I won't hold her back. But of course, you have to get through tonight. So just remember, I'm in here, Foxy. I'm not going anywhere.
We leave it there as we hear Silver Fox's music kick in at that point. So before we get into the match, lads, that was lovely. It was enjoyable.
Just out of curiosity, was that shown to everybody, or was that just like a backstage thing?
That was shown to everybody, yeah.
Okay, I want then just to be like kind of cut off, then Kyle just to be cut off on the commentary, and all you hear is touches himself in the mirror. That's all I want everything to be here.
Just like, oh god.
So like he was clearly making a point about something, and all you hear is, but man, he definitely touches himself in the mirror.
And we are back live, Kyle, from that. Thank you very much. But nevertheless, some very choice words there from both Silver Fox and Rob Midas there. And let's get into the ring because it's time for our next match. Before we do that,
lads, roll the dice.
Yes. So, Mr. Midas, I'll give you a +1 on that, and same as you, Foxy, +1 on both those promos.
Crap. Okay. I do forget we have to do this. Right.
So, lovely stuff, Foxy. That's momentum for you.
Oh, stop. Stupid. Oh,
Sorry,
just
panicking.
Sorry. 1 second.
Rob Midas is panicking.
Okay, a 9. I got a 9.
A 9 with the +3 makes it an audience. Lovely stuff, Rob Midas. So, nicely done. And we start into the match then. So, ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is a quarterfinal in the Future World Championship Tournament, weighing at 189 pounds from Clondalkin County, Dublin, Silver Fox.
So, obviously, I stepped through the court, and then I'm angry, but at the same time, I'm also I'm distracted, and it's very visible to everyone. And then I'm having a quick look around in the audience. So I'm walking to the ring. Not as much acknowledgement, but like still, I'm showing that I know the audience are there. I make my way to the ring, get in. I go for a pose, like I'm about to, and then I just stop myself and just like I just wait for the opponent to come out.
Well, Colin, I think it's fair to say that Silver Fox has taken Rob Midas's words to heart. There, you can see he's not quite the jovial self that he usually is, and I think it's perhaps a fair assessment to say that even without even stepping foot in the ring, Jim Morris already has a severe psychological edge on his opponent.
Yeah, you could tell right now just from looking at Silver Fox that he has got Zombie by the Cranberries playing on repeat right now.
Well, that's
in his head. In his head. You know, there's a fucking war going on, and Rob Midas is just twisting that knife, just handed him the ammunition. I mean, realistically, I mean, if his plan works and he's knocked off his game, we actually might see Jim E. Morris going through to the next
possible.
round.
It's very, very possible. You never know what might happen in the next couple of minutes.
Oh my God. How terrifying is that thought, man? Like, really, like,
anything can happen here in Future Wrestling. And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 231 pounds from County Cork, Ireland, Jim E. Morris.
Oh my God, even his entrance is annoying. How do you deal with him on a day in, day out basis? I mean,
well, Kyle, like I said, Jim Morris is very much a man who has seen almost everything in this business. And fair to say, even for the match,
except for self-respect, this man has not seen self-respect, and if it has, it's never been within himself.
Well, that's your word, not mine, Kyle. But certainly, he has seen enough to know that Silver Fox is not in the right headspace right now. There's one person on the roster who can take advantage of that. It's that man right there, Jim Morris.
Are you saying that Jim Morris has been taking advantage of members of the roster?
No, that's not what I was. What? No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
Oh my God, I'm adding this to the thread. This is goat's
portion. Like, honestly, literally everything is a scandal for you. Everything is a story to you people. Honestly, there's nothing happening, right? We're all a nice, happy family,
is
and there's nothing going on, all right? God damn it, people.
On contraire, dear sir. I think James Rage beats
have
people up on a daily basis.
So, anyway, let's get into the match then. So, it'll be the same as last one. It's 12 spotter. So, I'm rolling on behalf of Aaron here, who can't be joined with us tonight. So, Foxy, best of luck. Let's get into it.
Rob,
7.
your fucking promo better have paid off.
It's a 7. Jim has also rolled a 7. Let's go again.
Oh, the mind games have begun, and now the dice are getting in on it.
7.
7.
Jim Morris rolls an 8. So,
oh my God!
So what's going to happen here is, so I want Foxy to kind of to jump out of the gates here and start going for Midas immediately. So he's going to go for like strikes and so forth, and Morris is going to kind of block up. He still hasn't taken his like ring jacket off, for example. So he's kind of like shuddering up here. The referee pushes him back, tells Foxy to calm down, settle down. And basically, Jim Morris is just going to get a cheap shot in, like properly like, around the back of the referee, like side of the head, not a closed fist essentially. So let's see if that works. And it's a reel, which takes one away from that. So it is successful. He does get a blow to the head of Silver Fox there. So Jim Morris gets the opening foray in this. So let's see what happens next. That's an 8, and much beats my 3. So Foxy, go ahead.
So he's after getting the cheap shot on me. I'm after stumbling back. Referee gets out of the way, so I just dive onto Jimmy Morris. I'm well and shot something in the corner.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll treat that as real, Foxy. So a straight roll for you. And that's successful. So 90's on, and we move on to the next spot on that. So we're both in the corner here at this stage. So let's see who gets the next spot. It's a 7, beats my 4. So Foxy, it's all yours.
So well and shots. I'm gonna send him off into the other corner. And I'm gonna charge in with being I'm gonna jump in with a cannonball. Like I'm gonna do a high jump cannonball.
While you're
Cannonball,
doing
what?
this, Kyle is at ringside singing Miley Cyrus that came in like a wrecking ball.
Trying to get himself over again. So yeah, Fox, that's a luck roll on that one. So -1. Let's see if you pull it off. And you do. So high risk move successful. Cannonball hits, and we move on to the next spot then.
His beer is also falling over Mike Dublin.
That's an 8. Jim Morris rolls a 9. So Jim Morris is going to. So what's going to happen here is you're going to get Jim Morris out from the seated position he's in the corner, and basically going to roll him out to the middle of the ring. It looks like you're kind of going to go for like some sort of like something off the top rope essentially. So you kind of got looking for a splash of some kind, and basically you're gonna like really like stall, kind of going up to the top rope. You're kind of almost like trying to think what you're trying to do here. And what Morris is basically gonna do is he's gonna spring up Kurt Angle style and basically go for a suplex from the top from there. So it's a +1 for Morris. Let's see if you can pull it off. And he does. It's a 10 altogether. So top rope superplex.
Holy
from Jim
shit.
Morris. Yeah, how about that?
Holy shit! There's Kyle's input.
That's one thing to say about this business, Kyle. It's never to rule out Jim Morris. Like I said, bag of tricks or no, he is still a very capable competitor here, and Silver Fox has just learned that firsthand.
I still can't believe people think this shit is scripted. I mean, like, this could not be realer.
It certainly is for Silver Fox. It could not get more real right now for him. So,
Realer,
Fox, next roll.
Realer.
No, it's not.
It isn't. I don't know.
9 beats my 4. So, Foxy goes again.
So I'm after taking a big superplex. So I want, like, with the momentum of it, I want to hit, but roll to the apron. And as he's coming toward me, like I'm about to stand up, so I want to give him a enziguri kick, then go to the top rope.
Okay.
And
So you're starting off on the top rope for the next spot then, I'm right in saying?
yeah, if I
Okay,
can get
right.
it, yeah.
Okay, cool. I like that. So it'll be a look roll for that then, Fox. You don't mind? -1 for the enziguri.
Oh, you bitch!
Oh, that's a shame. But here, look at it's still good momentum anyway. So enziguri successful. You've knocked Jim Morris off, and you're on the top rope now for the next spot. So let's see who wins out.
Sorry, Foxy. Realer is actually a comparative form of real, so it's counted in the Scrabble dictionary, worth 7 points, so it technically is actually a word.
There you go. Learn something.
Both of us have learned something here.
Yeah.
So Foxy, you rolled an 8. That's nice because Jim Morris has rolled a 12.
Oh.
So
Are you fucking for real? He has a fucking fatality.
he does
Fucking
not
steal
necessarily
it.
he's a critical spot. So I
man.
think what is he gonna do here?
He could legit steal this.
But he's not even here.
Oh, I've never felt sad for a Cork man, but fuck, I feel sad for him now.
So I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go for a double spot here, right? I'm gonna go for a double spot. So
Oh my god, this is like legit like fucking him out of a title shot we are.
So here's what's going to happen. Basically, I'm going to. Foxy's again going up at the top rope. Again, he's just going to stall a little bit, and that gives Jim Morris some time, and he's going to basically push him off the top rope. So that's the first spot, and I'll treat that as a reel on that one. What I treat as a reel?
You can
it's a
do whatever
heel
the
move,
fuck you want. He's not here
Heel
to
move. No,
defend
it's a heel move.
himself.
It's a heel move. I'll make that +2, and so we push him off the top rope on that one. Then, and then the next spot then will be. What I'm going to go for? I'm going to go for a work roll, and I'm going to basically do a back suplex over the guardrail of the crowd. So it's going to be first off a push off from the top ropes. That's a heel move, and then it's going to be a work roll for the back suplex onto the guardrail. The side suplex. Sorry, not back suplex. So first roll with the +2 makes it 13. So I guess Foxy, you fucking hit the guardrail anyway. So there you go. Jim Morris gets an audience from that. Get some of his momentum back, shockingly enough.
Jesus. I'm actually just going to text Aaron and just tell him he's legit having the best match of his fucking career. And he's not even here for it.
So again, as Foxy crashing burns on the guardrail then, so he's kind of like recovering from there. Jim Morris picks it up straight away, and he's going to go for a side suplex off the guardrail. And with a +1, makes it a 10. So side suplex on the guardrail, successful. And basically, Silver Fox is kind of draped over the side, over it essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And Jim Morris will roll back into the ring on that. So that's double spot. We've just passed the halfway mark. So let's roll again. Let's see what happens next.
I think I'm dead.
No, according to my next roll.
To be fair, he's literally hit like 2 critical moves. Like he's had 2 critical
9.
turns.
It's a 9. Unfortunately, I rolled a snake eyes. So Foxy, it's all yours.
Oh.
Tell Aaron he's back to normal now. So you're picking up the guardrail here. So I know, Morris is kind of going for the count out here. So he's going to wait in the ring. So I suppose it's all up to you what you want to do.
See, with that, like, it's an awkward one because, like, realistically, I should be fucking out for the count for that one because, like, he hit the double. But what I want to do is obviously, like, I fall off the barricade, but what I do is I get a little bit of wind and I actually go for a springboard forearm to Morse because he's not paying attention.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, it'd be a look roll, Foxy, on that -1.
Well done. Come on, you bollocks.
That's an 8 with the -1 makes it 7. So you do hit him with the springboard forearm all the same. So nicely done there, Fox. And we move on to the next spot then.
Oh no!
Well, Jim Morris goes and gets a 5. So Morris takes control from here. So you just hit him with a springboard forearm. So I want him then to kind of would like him to kind of like powder out. Would he powder out? No, he won't powder out here. I will get Fox to kind of feed him back up then. So perhaps you're maybe looking for something like a silver lining or something similar. And basically Morris is going to, what's he going to do? He's going to pick a limb. He is going to go and grab your arm and put you in for a crossface. So he's going to go for a work roll here. Let's see if Morris can pull it off. And funny enough, the work roll actually helps him because it was a 6. So crossface is locked in. But the crossface is locked in, so it's a 7. Yeah, you can break out of a Foxy fairly quickly, if you can beat a 7.
Hopefully.
Snake eyes.
Yes. I was half expecting it to actually do that again.
Yeah, how many times did you press that button? Yeah. Yeah. Who do you think you are? Fucking me?
Cheating bollocks, you.
So
I'm a heel, obviously.
He's an artiste. After a couple of seconds in the crossface, you do grab the ropes and break it up then, and we take the match up from there. We have 3 spots left. Let's see what happens next. So, next roll.
6.
6 beats my 4. Foxy, you take control from here.
So I'm after escaping the crossface. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still selling the arm, but I'm going to run and leap to the top and then do a big, almost like a coffin drop onto Morris.
That's very high risk. So, I will take that as a -1 to look roll. Can you pull it off?
Oh, yay!
You do. So nicely done. Nicely done on that. And you get your audience because that was your match objective. So nicely done, Foxy. We take it from here.
His match objective was to hit a fucking coffin drop. You psycho.
No, it was 3 high risk maneuvers.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Fucking hell. I was like, that is very fucking random.
Very specific, I know.
Yeah.
No, it was 3 basically like potential crash and burns, but he avoided. He got all three of them. So the boys still got some fire. Is what we're trying to say in this match.
I meant to ask,
so-
did mine count with using a
Oh
weapon?
yeah.
Yeah,
No, yours is there as well. I just forgot to call it there. Yeah, no, you did get yours as well. So don't worry. So yeah, lovely stuff. So penultimate roll, Foxy. Let's see what happens next.
Fuck that. 5.
5. Shocking enough, beats my 3. Foxy, it's yours.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Jonathan's
fair,
cheating just as much as fucking he is. He didn't even show us the tree.
Yeah,
The cheating
Jonathan,
bastard, you.
Jonathan does not want
Yeah,
Jim
okay,
Morris going
yeah.
through on this.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, the man had 2 criticals. Could have ended.
Yeah, will I lie about the
match.
tree if I got
Oh.
critical earlier on? Like,
The fact that you didn't allow Jim Morris the chance to actually get through after hitting 2 criticals is shocking.
the match is still going on. What are you on about?
Oh no, I wouldn't. I also wouldn't have let him go through. We all know how I feel about Jimmy
Oh, fair
Morris.
enough. Okay.
But
So
like,
what
I'm
do you-
just
what do you
saying.
for
I'm just
then?
saying.
Just chatting shit now. That's all.
That's what Kyle is meant. That's what Kyle is here to do, my friend.
So
Guys,
I'm gonna do is-
I've got to shoot off. Sorry to interrupt you there, Foxy. I've
No worries,
got to
Dave.
shoot off. I'm up early in the
No
morning.
worries.
But
cover.
cheers,
Talk to
guys.
Dave.
I'll see you next
See
week.
you later, everybody.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah.
Good luck.
So
Yes.
I'm after hitting the coffin drop. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go straight away for a bow and arrow.
You're
Oh,
gonna
an
fucking
arrow.
catch your breath. Is what you're going to do.
All right then. So Fox, that's a luck roll +1.
Snake eyes.
No, stop that. Stop that. Because that'll fucking happen.
Yeah. So are you going for the submission on that or wear down? Which one are you going with on that?
Submission. Like I'm aiming for like because I'm after hitting his back
Yeah.
with
Fair enough.
that. So I'm gonna go
Fair.
straight on to with the bow and arrow for the
Okay.
thing.
Okay. It is. Oh, it's not great. It's a 6. It's a 6. So Morris is going to be in the bow and arrow here. So I suppose the best way to do is we have a final spot before the finish. So so I think the best way to do is perhaps start the next spot from the bow and arrow. So you can either transition. You have control of it if you like, and then we go from there. I think that's probably the best way of doing it. So we can either keep the bow and arrow or switch to something else. I think that's probably a fair shout.
So
One competitor here, so I mean, it's the fairest it's going to be.
so what I'm gonna do is like I have the bow and arrow. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transition them up, but I'm gonna twist into a vertebraker. So I'm attempting to go for a vertebraker.
I like that. I'm going to treat it as a power roll, Foxy, -1.
I'm gonna go. I'm basically trying to treat it like fucking King from Tekken.
I like it. And it's a 7. You just about pull off the vertebraker as well. So nicely done. And do you want to go anywhere from the vertebraker? Or are you happy with that?
Yeah, actually. So I hit the vertebraker. I'm fucking but I'm gonna actually like. Do you ever see the way Ricochet transitions from like suplex into a fucking Northern Light?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna come do that. Vertebraker, flip over him, lift him up, silver lining. I'm going for it.
You're going for the finish from that, right? So that's gonna start for our finish there. So, Fox, you do have a healthy bit of momentum on that regard. You have 7. Jim Morris has 4. So what's going to happen here is, so you're going to go for the silver lining, right? That's going to be your finish, of course, from the vertebraker. What I would like to do for
What finisher has Aaron stolen?
he doesn't. You see this? He has a bit of an undefined one, so I'm going to be a little bit cheeky in this regard. So what I'm going to do is I am going to.
Interesting. Cheeky.
We said this
Player
like
that's not here.
we said this. He's a fucking Mokujin.
Yeah,
Fits the situation.
that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So what Jim Morris is going to
Interesting.
do here is, so you're going to go for the silver lining. I want him to try and resist it, and essentially, what would be the best way to do it for?
So if I've
Try
transitioned
again.
over, I'm hooking him.
Let him go
So-
for a roll up.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
what I had in mind,
Small
what I
package.
wanted to do was, I wanted to basically for him. So he has kind of you have him in this position here. I want him to kind of grab the referee who's nearby, and he kind of gets caught in the scuffle. and that kind of like releases the hold of the silver lining. And essentially, in that kind of scuffle where he's kind of like got the referee here and you here, he's going to go boom, nut shots, and go for a small package from there. So that's what I want Jim Morris's finish to be. So basically, low blow into the roll up. So it could still go either way because the momentum check it's 7 for Foxy and 4 for Jim Morris. So
I was actually going to suggest something else. If he is going to be countering it, I was going to say, like, as I lift for the fucking silver lining, he could actually float down with a roll up and hold the tights.
That could work as well. I don't mind either way. Yeah, I think that could work too. So
I've never wanted Jim Morris to win a match more than I want him to win a match now, purely because of the fact that he's not even here to win it himself.
He'll be so pissed off. He'll be so pissed off.
It's legit.
Yeah.
It's knowing that he's going to be more disappointed knowing the fact that he won a match when he didn't even turn up and that missed his only chance to gloat on a victory.
Who wins a match without showing up? Like, I mean, who does that? Like, it never happens. Never happens. Never happens.
Sorry, I'm just gonna very quickly look back at Selena's track record. Excuse me for a moment.
Exactly. So, Foxy, it comes to this then. You have a +3 advantage in the roll, but a bad roll could completely upset the balance. So let's see what happens. This is for the finish and a semi-final spot in the tournament. A 5. Oh. So 5 makes that a 12. And I rolled an 8, which means with the +4, that's also 12. So we go for a sudden death. It all goes down to this roll, right? Whoever wins comes from down to this dice roll.
Oh, get fucking in there.
Beats my 10. Silver Fox is going to hit the silver lining.
I'm actually disappointed. I'm actually legit disappointed on that.
So this is exactly how I would have felt had England scored all their penalties.
That's actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm agreeing with Jerry on this one actually, because technically I would have won the sweepstakes, which €240 would have been nice, but
sweet delicious vested interest.
At what cost?
At what cost?
Imagine a face that's a cheating bastard. Honest to God.
Oh, I tell you, yeah. How about that? But the day I have it, so yeah, Fox is going to hit the silver lining. He's going to
Motherfucker literally became a real life Kermit the fucking Frog there when he started slipping on the water.
That's none of my business.
Just let me stop throwing this shade over there. Like,
that's it. So
me and Jerry are actually quite in darkness now that I realize it. Hold on.
That's true.
Oh, that's scary.
It's like with a ring, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, get the hair down. That's it.
Holy shit.
So, Foxy, talking through the finish then, you were, after a sudden dead dice roll, you're going to hit the silver lining. So, how was it?
Kyle is screaming at commentary. It's a fucking steal, man. It's a fucking steal. This is bullshit. More beer has just been spilled everywhere.
God,
continue.
Mess. Foxy, how was the finish?
Anyway, yeah, I've hit the silver line, but it's one of those, like, it was a very narrow. It could have gone. It was so close that, like, even I'm realizing this shouldn't be the case. It's Jimmy fucking Morris. Like,
yeah, we know, but the dice roll.
It shouldn't be this fucking close. Yeah. But like, in terms of like the standards, like, yeah, like, I'm a former champion, and I was nearly beaten by this guy that steals moves. So it's
not
realistically, I should be putting someone over, but like, business. No, this is like, no.
That's it.
Not happy about this.
Business longer than you have.
Did he put anyone over? No, he didn't.
Oh, so he did not.
Fuck him.
Not by choice, he didn't.
By choice, he didn't. But yeah, so there you have it then. So, and the commenters go, well, again, that was a quite a close battle, Kyle, and in the end, Silver Fox does prevail, goes to semi-finals, and is just stamped his ticket with a match against Connor Locke next week. And should be fascinating because let's not forget a couple of weeks ago, Connor Locke beat Silver Fox, so it could be a measure of revenge, or will Lightning strike?
I have already told you, Connor Locke to win the whole thing.
That's great to see. That's really good. That's really good. We're gonna cut to commercial, and when we come back, we're
I
gonna
need to
have our main
get
event.
food, man. Do you still have food? I need to get food.
Yeah, no, the cart's not open. Yeah, so we'll put that.
Okay, I just want to hear a thud. Kyle is out for the count.
Excellent. So when we come back, then basically, Decker's going to be kind of in his office. He's getting a replay of the Fox and Morris match, kind of nodding in approval, kind of like enjoying the match. And then that's when
Can he have a set of dice in his hand as he's nodding?
he's just there going like, do you want to play 21?
I got 22.
No, actually, I've got 6. Never mind.
Want to play blackjack? I got one of those too. Blackjack is 21s, but okay, Jake.
So yeah, he's kind of watching the match back, and until we hear a chuckling from off camera.
Did you enjoy that match, Decker?
Matter of fact, I did, Rob. I did.
It's amazing, isn't it? Because you think about exactly what I said to him before that match. And he goes out and, again, like I said, living rent-free in his head. And what does he do? He pulls off the victory right at the last second when he should have lost that match. He won. You know, so I do very much bring out the best in everybody, but Foxy is not the reason I'm here. The main event is the reason I'm here. Are you really, like, let's be perfectly honest here. Are you actually going to allow this match to go ahead?
It's the nature of the job, pal. Nothing I can do about it.
So you don't want a wrestling federation anymore, I'm assuming. You don't want a ring, you don't want an audience, you don't want wrestlers. Because if this match goes ahead, that's exactly what's going to happen. This match is like Ragnarok for future wrestling. It's like Armageddon. When Casey Colt and James Rage get into that ring, they're going to destroy each other, destroy everyone around them, and you won't have a wrestling company to run anymore. Is that what you really want, Decker?
What I really want. I think what you really want is this match to be called because you're worried that James Rage has got your number. And more specifically, you got the number of Casey Colt. That's the real reason you're here. Am I right?
No, actually, you're not right. As I told James Rage last week, and I told the world last week, I don't fear him anymore. I did, but I don't fear him anymore. Right now, my only concern is that we don't genuinely have blood on our hands. I don't mind Casey Colt drawing blood. Look at her track record. She's destroyed every single person she's come in contact with. But if this match goes ahead, I will not be held responsible, and she will not be held responsible if there's a fatality in the ring. So what you need to do, no, not what you need to do, let's be honest here, Dicker, what you want to do. You want James Rage out of this tournament. You want him gone because you hate him. So do the right thing. Call the match now. Casey Colt into the next round. James Rage gone. And he can continue to just be your problem then and no longer mine.
You still think I hate James Rage. You still think I've got some sort of animosity to him. I said it once already, and I said it again. James Rage earned my respect, and I hopefully, I earned his. That's the difference with competitors, Rob. You earn respect in the ring. Not like some people I could mention who run to the general manager's office, try to curry favor, try to find a way to circumvent the rules. No, that's not how we do things in future wrestling. That's not how I do business And as you're going to find out right now, that's not how you're going to do business.
Decker,
I think
Let's
you should
get
turn
one thing-
around, Mr. Midas.
Hi, Rob. Fancy seeing you here. You know, it's just like I expected. You crawl in here to Kyle Decker because you're scared of what I'm going to do to Casey Colt. And you should be. You say you're not afraid of me anymore, but at the same time, you try and duck me. Now, I get that you've got your own problems of a vulpine nature that are crawling around, hiding in your bushes, digging through your rubbish. Your past will come back to haunt you, Rob. Silver Fox may be a ghost of a former self, but he's a ghost that's haunting you, buddy. Now, on to Casey Colt. You
Hey,
talk
hey,
about
hold on.
her.
Don't make this
What the
first.
fuck? On to Casey Colt. You talk about her track record, about all the things that she's done. But let's be honest, Rob. Week 1, she played nice in her match and then jumped Violet Storm from behind. Week 2, when you were nowhere to be seen, she had an actual impressive showing with James Rage by her side. Week 3, she puts the hurting on Captain Jack Freedom, and really that's nothing to write home about. So tonight, when she faces me, and I am across the ring from her, as far as I'm concerned, she's an unproven commodity. Does she have all the potential in the world? Absolutely. If she had come to train at the asylum for 6 to 8 months, she may have put curtains out of a job. But no, she chose Rob Midas. She chose the man who came in here, took the longest reigning champion in the history of the promotion and ran him into the ground. And then you walk around taking credit for everything everyone else is doing. Frankly, sir, it is pathetic. But there is one thing that you were right about. Tonight is going to be a bloodbath. Tonight is going to be like Ragnarok, and you can come in here and you can clutch your pearls and you can be the self-appointed morality police. But frankly, nobody asked you to. So why don't you go back to Twitter where that kind of shit flies? Because here, in my house, we do things my way. So Rob, I'm going to give it to you. With Casey Colt, you went out and you found a once-in-a-generation talent. But tonight, she faces off against a once-ever talent. So Rob, my suggestion to you is finish up here. Go back, collect your belongings, make your excuses and say your goodbyes, pick a direction and head in it. Because I assure you, you are going to want to be as far away from the scene of this massacre as is possible. Because tonight, I can't assure my victory. Tonight, all I can assure is that somebody is going to get hurt. It might be Casey's jaw. It might be my shoulder. If you don't leave right now, it might be your feelings. Either way, somebody is getting hurt. And Rob, if you think you've got a problem with Silver Fox, if you steal this title opportunity away from me, I assure you, you say you won't be held responsible for a fatality in the ring. That is literally what you're going to have to do, Rob. Because if you leave a breath in my body, I will hunt you both down. Stay out of my way tonight.
But James, don't leave just yet.
I love the way you very
Don't
quickly
leave
put the
just
headset
yet.
back on.
Because James, you're like a broken record. You keep going on and on about Casey's matches and how she's unproven and this, that. There's one thing that's going to be broken tonight, and that's you. But I tell you something now. I'm feeling that confident. Casey's not with me right now. So why don't you do something about me right now? Oh, sorry. You can't get your tongue, James. Oh, you can't say any more, can you? No, didn't think so. See you in the ring, James. Bye.
For the record, was creasing him an option?
Yes.
Of course it was.
Okay,
You
that
didn't
wasn't-
take it.
To be fair, had
I
he
was
not,
really hoping
had
you
he,
would.
had he not ran off as
was hoping to be
quickly as
gone.
he did, you probably
Yeah.
could have.
To be fair, that was what the promo was. Want to take a shot? Okay, then no, you won't. Then bye.
Oh no! All right, bye. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Well, I wasn't taking that fucking risk. Fuck off. Hey, Ray,
I
for
would've-
fuck's sake.
Oh,
Oh, great stuff. So, lads, give us your rolls on those promos, please. +2 for Rob Midas and a +3 for James Rage.
Ooh.
Then.
That's an audience, and that's an audience as well. Lovely stuff. So, nicely done, lads. And we're going to roll into our main event from here. As the commentators go, well,
Ratman just retweeted me. He retreated the tread, man. He retreated.
so we're about to roll on to our main event here, ladies and gentlemen, as we are about to have perhaps one of the most
Happiest moment
violent
of my
main events
fucking
we're
life.
ever going to have here on Future Wrestling.
What I
And,
missed? What's going on? I was queued up, man. The queue for the toilets here is unfucking believable. Like, I need to talk to Decker about that, man. What did I miss? What's going on?
Do you know what? Instead of getting you back to speed, I think I'll just let the action in the ring tell you all about it. And we do so. Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is your main event of the evening, and it is the final quarterfinal match in the Future World Championship Tournament.
Oh my god. In the words of Taggart, there's been a murder. Or there will be a murder.
Introducing to the ring first, weighing in at 237 pounds from the Asylum Fight Camp, James Ray.
So, on that note,
It's heavy head out there. Sorry.
yeah, all business. Ironically enough.
Yes.
The little Spanish fleet.
Why not? All business, take off to the ring. Just entirely focused for my own intensity.
Westlife. So you mean sorry, Westlife is playing in the background. We got a little world of our
No.
That should be there.
No.
No.
Never happened.
A similar event did take place.
It did, nice. So, yeah, fair enough. And then the music dies down, and we get our next entrance. Apparently, we're in Mexico all of a sudden.
This
Introducing.
is just Kyle. This is just Kyle doing his own little fucking ring.
That's it.
entrance for people.
And his opponent, weighing in at 191 pounds, hailing from Tombstone, USA, being accompanied to the ring by Rob Midas, Casey Colt.
And so as I'm walking down, cracking my knuckles, cracking my neck, just getting ready, limber, and then just running straight for the ring. No fear.
I like it. Again, Kyle, I think you better strap yourself in because this could be a blockbuster of a main event. And bear in mind, the winner of this is Ratman in the semi-final. And let's be sure, I do not want to be Ratman after this match because, my goodness, this could be anyone's battle. This is a pure pick'em. And you have to say, this could be the favorite for the Future World Tournament itself.
I'm calling it now, right, man? Okay, these two are literally just going to beat each other half to death. But both shoulders are for each competitor will still be on the ring, and Ratman will advance because he won't have an opponent because these two will both be dead.
Well, that remains to be seen. Again, it's not the first medical exemption we've had in this tournament so far. We could very well get two more tonight. Let's see what happens. So, this is our main event, ladies and gentlemen, and seeing that we have a third person in this mix, this is going to be a 15-spot match. Okay, don't panic.
Holy shit.
3 of those spots will be reserved for Rob Midas.
Okay.
So, Rob,
Oh shit!
Jerry
That's-
shits himself in the corner.
so there's
Like,
going to be
I'm gonna start
certain.
rolling now to get a 12. Hold on.
Physical.
rolling.
And
Keep
somehow
rolling,
makes
rolling.
James Rage more intimidating when he does shit like that.
I love.
So-
I want him to do like a little shimmy in the ring while Casey Colt just kind of looks at him as if going, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Literally
Just go-
whatever I want, bitch.
Just go.
So yeah, at certain points in this match, Rob Midas is basically going to get a spot in, and basically depending on whatever the context is and whatever Rob's stats are, whatever his role was going to be, we'll kind of work that into the match basically. So there'll be certain points Rob Midas is involved, and we'll go from there. So guys, it's still a 12-spot match for yous essentially. So give us your opening rolls. Let's get this match underway.
10.
10,
9.
9. Jamie, you start off.
So she tore off towards the ring. I was already in the ring. Intensity. So fucking proper like forehead to forehead stare down, fucking snarling. The referee comes between doing the whole lads, come on now. And
Please. Can both of us push the referee out of the way and then you do your move?
No, I slip away out using that to hunt down Mr. Midas.
Oh, okay. I will allow it.
Basically, like forehead to forehead, full intensity. Referee is like separate. I'm like, okay, slide out and try and catch him with a quick elbow.
Quick elbow. That'll be a real Mr. James Rage. Straight roll.
9.
Can I not roll
9.
against this? Like, come on. I have to be able to roll. That's not fair. I have to be able to roll against this.
He clearly rolled a high number that he wants to use.
Yes, I did.
He rolled a number. So listen, it's all good and well. Might still get his spots all a good time. So basically, you're just taking an elbow from James Rage, and you're out of action.
Now,
for
hold
time.
on. Let's take this into context.
Yes.
I've just taken an elbow from James Rage.
Yes, you have.
I should be out for the match.
You could be out for the match. You don't know. See what happens. That's the same. We'll see. So, from that, James Rage is currently outside. Sparked out Rob Midas. The crowd goes way, and we basically go from there. So, Amy, Jamie, give us your roles, please.
9.
9 and 10. So, Amy, you go next.
James Rage is outside the ring, yeah?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
Just
so
take more points.
okay, so what I'm doing then in this case is Casey is a little bit peeved over the fact that her mentor has just been, her manager, has just been knocked out. Shoves the ref, run the rope, goes straight for over the top suicide dive to take out James.
Ooh, that's good. And it's a luck roll, Casey, +1. Ooh, you needed it in a sense,
9.
but you get the
Yeah,
momentum out of
9.
it. So it's a 9. Yeah, so lovely stuff there. Suicide dive hits James Rage, and we go from there, lads. So give us your rolls.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry, Aaron's after texting
9.
back.
Yeah. That's 11. All right, then. Amy, it's yours. Suicide dive and continue on.
So on this one, then basically, she's not really kind of letting up on this one. She is just going. She has him down on the ground at this point and going for the real stiff kicks, basically on this one. But she's very focused on the upper body, very close to the neck and to the shoulders. Ow, fuck.
Case in point.
Fucking still fucking sore. So yeah, so sticking to kind of like the upper body to try and really kind of great at the shoulders basically on this one. So going for the real kicks, yeah, to kind of take out the upper body strains because she wants to make sure that he is invalid that way.
That's a fair point. Yeah, it'll be a +1 then because that's a real roll. So go for it there.
Oh shit, I definitely needed that +1.
+1. Yeah, in fairness, yeah. So so kicks to the shoulders then specifically, and yeah, nice done. That's working over James Rage a bit, and we go for the next spot from there. So guys, give us your rolls.
10.
10 was it? 4. So Jamie, that's yours. Take it from there. So you're getting a few kicks to shoulders here. So how do you want to reply?
So absorb them, and on one of them, grab her leg, shove my hand into her torso, and drive her back into the ring apron.
Ooh, I like it. That'll be a power roll, James. Rage +1.
Yay! Fucking needed it. 7.
Yeah, 7. So okay, so you get some momentum out of there, and Casey Colt goes into the ring apron, as we all know, is the hardest part of the ring. So we go for the next spot from there, lads.
10.
10. Both got 10. Roll again, lads.
Motherfucker. 5.
7.
7. Okay, so Casey, you get to reply from here.
Casey's pissed. She is not happy with this whatsoever. So she's kind of just seeing red now at this point. Referee is nowhere to be seen. Rob is still down on the ground, so she's literally just going for the closed fist punches now to the face. She is not happy with this at all.
Well, that's a real roll, Casey. +1. Critical.
Ooh.
Oh, right. So I think the best way to play that is to
blood.
hardway him.
I want
hardway
him. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot. So I'd say, like, you get a few shots out, and maybe, I don't know, Jamie, which one you'd rather have, go for the nose or just like on the lip, whichever way you think is best, or even just over the eye or something, whichever you think is best.
The lip could be nice. It's got
Can I just add this in? If it is the lip on this one, can James Rage do the little sees it and then just gives like the smirk as if, oh, that's cute, sort of thing, like.
He's not fucking Thanos, okay? I know he's a big scary fucker, but he's not Thanos. Ask me bollocks.
Let's see what the next spot goes.
Sir,
Yes.
sir,
He's from the
sir,
fight
sorry,
camp.
you're unconscious, okay? You're unconscious on the floor, okay?
I'm the producer, Jerry Soul. Go fuck yourself.
He's from the fight camp.
Meanwhile,
Like a lip bleed is nothing.
Kyle is like literally. What did he say? I'm pretty sure I just heard Rob Minus scream something from the floor. What do you need a producer for? The shit is real, man. The man is bleeding, for God's sakes. She made him bleed his own blood.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
So,
anyway, so punch kicks, going for the make him bleed.
And you get an audience from that as well, nice, excitingly. So lovely stuff there. And next roll, lads. So James Rage has a bloody lip, and I think he likes it.
11.
What was that, Jamie? Sorry? 11. So you take it from there. So
9.
What happens next, James Rage, after getting a busted lip?
So I take the busted lip, obviously. I do the fucking look at it, fair enough. And because I know this would get fucking heat, I grab her by the fucking throat and I pay her back with a straight punch to the fucking face.
Ooh! Wow.
My nose job!
Wow. Right then. That's something. Real roll on that. And that is a straight roll. Can you get a critical on that? It's a 10. It'll leave a fucking mark either way. So yeah, that's gonna be fucking rough in of itself.
And now Casey Colt has a bloody nose. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, we can work that in. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, bloody nose, busted lip, and these two again. At some stage, referee just goes,
Casey,
"That's where you work."
Casey, Casey just do a stage whisper. You're clean for Hep C, right? You don't have Hep C, right?
Jesus
Bob Orton.
Christ.
So
I don't know if we're ordering this or Abdullah the Butcher in this, but I just want to be sure we're both safe, okay?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
So with that in mind, then,
it's cancelled.
So if something's gonna get us cancelled in this match, but either way, so guys, give us your next. So I think the referee is like, he just like standing by, like he's just like.
At this point now, I don't know if with the referee of like literally timidly trying to get us into the ring, but at this point he's kind of given up and maybe just do for a false count anywhere.
I mean, I'd say
no.
No, Fox will probably enlighten us there which way you do it. So
it, like, it would have to be a case of like, look, that you have to be reminded. Yeah, there are stakes to this match, and if you're not going to follow the get in and actually start the match, then neither of you are going through.
But no, what I mean is like, so instead of us wasting a move on getting into the ring, can we just?
Oh, yeah, no, you can just
both
transition.
then
Oh, no,
agree.
No problem.
You
Okay,
could-
great. That's what I mean. Yeah, can we just
we can do that.
we
No
don't have
problem.
to waste a move? Can we both like just end up in the ring? Like two
You
of us
could literally
are
like
bleeding. The ref is now like, get in the fucking ring so I can
Yeah.
actually start the match.
you could literally like, okay, you're after tagging each other back and forward now, but it kind of just like stops for a second. You look at each other and just like,
That's what I mean. Like, yeah, like the two of us
and
are
then
now
both
just staring at each other.
slowly get into the ring, constantly watching each other until you're in.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but what I
like
mean,
that.
yeah, but what my question is, that's not either of us using a fucking move. Like,
No,
we
no,
don't
no,
have-
no, no,
like,
no.
we-
Transition, we can
no.
do
Yeah,
that,
grand.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
grand.
fine.
Okay,
Yeah. So
James,
we-
are
so
you
take it
happy
from
then
there.
for us to?
100% reset
back
to the ring.
away.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So
Grand,
go
alright.
from there, lads. So give us your roll from here, and let's see who takes advantage from going back into the ring.
Yeah.
That's an 11.
11
Fine.
and a 9.
Oh, right. So Amy, it's
Okay.
to you.
Okay. So we've both gotten back into the ring. Both of us have been kind of not timid in how we're doing, but keeping our eye on each other as we're doing the whole thing. Casey is going to use her. I think I might use like my little height. No, shit. How tall am I? No, that wouldn't work. I'm actually quite tall. Actually, I'm tall.
If you say feminine wilds, I'd be like, no,
No.
don't do that. You've come
No,
across as a
no, I'm
badass.
not-
You don't want to do that.
No, I'm not thinking of that. I'm trying to think because I'm trying to think kind of like she's taller than Selena. Selena was smaller, so this would have made more
Yes.
sense for her to do it. But okay, what I'm gonna do then on this one, I'm just gonna have to kind of use like a speed factor on this one. So I'll literally run the ropes and hit him then with a standing bulldog. Get his
Standing
face onto the mat. I
Okay,
want more
yeah.
blood.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll just take that as a work roll for that one. So -1.
Still hits.
It does, yeah. So standing bulldog, and I suppose that does kind of like perhaps accentuate the busted lip. Maybe just like the way even the angle kind of hit at that just kind of gets that going even more. So
I just want more blood.
I think I'm going to start to come around at this point.
I was about to say that actually, yeah. So
Yeah.
now that we're back in the ring, Midas is going to start stirring here a little bit. So all in good time, Mr. Midas. We haven't forgotten about you. So guys, give us your rolls here, please, for your next spot. 11, lovely stuff.
Critical.
Oh, it's a 9,
fuck.
Jamie. It's to you.
Okay. I have a +1 on power, yeah?
You have a +1 on power, yeah.
Okay, so she's just bulldogged me into the mat, so she's using the speed factor.
Yes.
I feed up, she's after taking off to the far rope. She comes back going for a float over DDT.
Right.
Gets the float
Damn,
over,
I'm
but
talented.
before she can hit the ground, I muscle her back up and throw her to the waiting arms of Mr. Rob. Midas.
Oh,
You
bless
wanna
you,
get in my
Rob.
business, motherfucker? You're in my business.
Bless you, Rob. You are literally like breaking fall.
It's critical. It's critical.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Right, Midas is out for another 10 minutes.
To be fair, that would look brilliant because like she run the ropes, you just like back body drop and lands on Rob Midas. That'd look fucking amazing. That'll look absolutely fucking amazing. Holy shit. Wow. Rob, man, I'm sorry. I
I'm
can't
sorry,
argue with
but the
those are
picture
two
of
brilliant
like
spots.
the picture of a float over DDT catch, and then just yeet it over the fucking over the fucking ropes onto Rob. Like
That's brilliant. That's good.
just the visual of it is great.
That's it. No, that is fantastic. Well worth it.
In the arms.
Midas.
Jesus Christ!
Not expecting that.
Okay, so
Right, so
the current state of
Jerry's out
play.
again.
Yeah. So the current look at the pain in his eye. Look at the pain in his face. It's like it's like Alan Moore's promo all over again.
I'm just gonna take a load of these now. Fuck, it's no point.
That'd be ketamine, young man.
Can you put the
It has an Ian in it. It's colchicine.
Oh, that's
Put,
a start.
put the do you know the Simpsons technical difficulties with the camera operator absolutely drunk? Just put that on top of Rob Midas' screen.
His face is like. Oh, I love that. So, next spot, guys. So again, we'll get to Rob in due course. We'll go from there. 10. 11. Jesus, high rolls in this fucking match, lads. Right. So Casey. So again, the state of play here is that you've been vaulted over. Rob Midas has caught your fall, which is probably worth your advantage. Let's be fair. So you're outside the ring at the moment. What do you want to do?
So what's after happening is I'm outside the ring. I'm gonna assume James Rage is kind of laughing. He has his back to us now because he's like, these fucking Egypts, like screw these.
Okay.
Like I'm wasting my time doing this. At this point, then Casey is just she's kind of pissed that he's not taking her seriously. As she feels that she should be taken in this sense. So she's literally just kind of been like a fucking I was going to say like a bulldog, but no, it's more kind of chihuahua with kind of the aggression in a sense. So just kind of very, very quick kind of back into the ring, taking him down by the knee, going up then for, so getting him down to the knee, getting him on the knees while she goes to the top rope to basically kind of take him out from the top there with a frog splash.
Frog splash, right. So so essentially like the way this will kind of work is that you kind of we'll have a shot of James Rage kind of looking over the crowd's popping for Midas being taken out again, and in a way we're not given a chance to kind of like to soak it in. You kind of just take him down, almost like slide him down like that, beat down, and while he's on his back you kind of take the frog splash onto his back. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah,
the way you kind of that's good. Okay, so that'd be a
like she's not at this point, like there's no real thinking involved in this. She's just like, this is just anger.
Yeah, I get that.
Like she's not she's not thinking about what she's doing. She's literally just going through emotion now.
No, I love that. I love that.
It's rage.
It works really well for you too. So it's a +1 roll on the luck, and yes, successful. Some momentum there. So here, Rob, if any consolation, your client's back in it. So that's something. So
thanks. Thanks, G, for breaking my fall.
Do you know what, Foxy? Fuck you. I'm coming for you next, dickhead.
Well, that's kind of how it's playing out. So yeah,
I know where you live, fool.
And I fucking do as well.
Yeah.
So oh, shit, I thought I was joking. James, maybe we should take this to a different chat.
Be careful what you say. He knows where you live up too, so be careful.
But me and Jerry get along really well, so I think I'm good.
You have boobs, so you have the advantage.
Hey,
so
anyone can have boobs.
Anybody, literally anybody. They're going for sale here, people. Right, so give us your next roll, lads, there on that. It's a 9, and Jamie's is a 6. So Casey's going to take control from here.
Okay, so I'm after hitting with the flag splash in this one. So what I want to do is I want to get retribution now on this one. So what I'm going to do is I want to lock the legs around the back of his waist, pop up and get him in with the recoil. Get him in with the crossface chicken wing.
Oh, you're going to go for it? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, you have 6 momentum. Do you want to spend it now? We still have a few spots till the finish.
Go with 3.
3. Okay. So there's a +3 on that. Let's see if you get it from there. It's a 10 with the 3. So yeah, it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong on that. So so let's see how that goes. It's still quite early on the match, so I'll allow a bit of tolerance here.
Yeah, actually, yeah. How many moves have we got in?
I've still got 5 spots left. So
shit. All right, I didn't realize we had that many left. Sorry.
Doesn't fucking matter.
12. That was 12.
That's 11.
11.
It's 11. Okay, you beat the initial roll, so I think the best way to do it, you do get the recall, the chicken wing, you're in it, and I'd say you kind of do get a roll break from there. So I think then to kind of like to save a bit of face here. So Midas, welcome to the show, buddy. So James Rage is has his rope, has his foot on the rope from the recall chicken wing. So he's in there, and you're feeding back up now at this stage, and that's where you're seeing the match now at the minute. So what do you want to do?
Oh, you want me to actually do something?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
giving you.
he's-
I was expecting another fucking smack off James there.
I
you know?
have him in a crossface chicken wing. You're okay for now. He is technically.
Yes. No, there is a rope break happening. In fairness,
Ah.
but I'm giving you this moment here now to decide.
Okay, well, the rope break happens, and I suppose James will crawl slowly to not slowly, but he'll be over at the ropes,
Yeah.
and I just want to do something just to spite him, just to say, you haven't got to me. You might have hit me. You might have thrown her over the top rope. I just look him dead in the fucking eyes. He's going to look at me, and I'm just going to give him a smack, not a punch, just a slap.
I didn't realize Stephanie McMahon was attending ringside with me.
Oh, I've got bigger tits than her. I can tell you that now.
Can I respond to that?
Let's see
No,
what.
no, you can't, because I didn't get response earlier on, so you
No.
can fuck off.
So here's
Imagine
what's gonna
in the
work. Here's how it would work. Rob, I want you to give me a real roll on that, which is 0, straight roll. Let's see if your slap is successful. Does it have the added effect? That's a 10. So yeah, the slap will work, and you do hit James Rage in the face. So that's your wee bit of interference from there.
I want James
and-
Rage to spit in his face.
That's literally the plan. Only because my lip is bleeding, it's
Yeah.
going to be a face full of blood.
Yeah, I
It's coming.
really like that.
Just wait, I'll work it in.
I was actually thinking, like,
don't worry,
as it-
don't worry. I already asked him. He doesn't have Hep C. We're okay.
We're clear. Yeah, we can do shit like that.
I was actually thinking, in order to finish the trifecta, like you're in the chicken wing and somehow you manage to throw like Casey out onto Rob, like as you're escaping the
I
chicken
think-
wing.
Oh.
Foxy, what you should do now
No.
is mute yourself.
I don't
Mute yourself.
like. I don't
Fucking
think that would
mute
actually
yourself,
be
you
possible
long-haired little
to
prick.
do.
You got your smack in, so stop.
Okay.
No,
So
but that would be physically possible. He would have to like get up off his knees onto his feet to actually do that.
That's it. Yeah.
Like how much? Yeah, how much? Like he's lying face down. Like
Yeah. No. It would have been
if I didn't, yeah, if the legs weren't wrapped, I think
It's
he
the
would
leg
have
coil as well,
Enough.
that's-
Yeah.
anyway. So at this.
I love,
kind of-
I love it. That's my only issue with that too, and that was like, oh no, he's not in the right position to do it.
Good. You're looking at logic.
Some
Yes.
fucking client I have.
Right.
Fuck me.
I know, but it's like, oh shit, he can't do it though, just because logic is stopping it from happening. I shouldn't
Yes,
be
the mechanics of it
unhappy
all.
with that.
Right, so we're getting near to the finish, lads. So, Jamie, Amy, give us your rolls here, and we'll hear from Rob in a couple of turns' time. 10 and 10 as well. Roll again, lads. I think we've been averaging at least a 9 on these rolls.
Speaking of,
8, and that's a 9. Okay, Jamie, you
Oh,
are going
fuck off.
here. Wow, right. So, Jamie, you've just been slapped by Rob.
Always
Midas.
one
Colt.
between.
Yeah. So,
slapped by Rob.
Spit in the face.
I presume he's going to run away after that.
After you spat in his face, yeah, he's
Oh,
disgusted.
no, he hasn't. Have you spat in my face yet?
No,
no, we
No.
no.
Okay.
Oh.
No,
No, I
I've
have
given you
initiative.
this. No, I've given you the smack. But I wanted to be a la, when Austin was handcuffed to the
stuck in the
bottom
ropes
rope,
before
stuck in the
Mania
rope.
14.
Yeah,
Shawn
and
Michaels
McMahon
with the
is it-
belt. Yeah.
No.
Huh?
The one where he's down in the corner. He's down at the bottom turnbuckle, and McMahon
Yes.
is right in his face. And I've smacked you, and I'm just looking you dead in your eyes. I'm like, fuck you.
Then, yeah, it's
I'm
going to be
almost daring you. Go on, do something to me. Go on.
Then I spit a mouthful of my blood into your eyes.
Oh,
A
I
la
like it.
Tajiri.
It's a red mist.
mist.
Yeah, we can do it that way. Yeah, that's good. I like that. It is going to be a luck roll, Jamie. -1. Now, again, you have momentum before
We're
the spend.
averaging 9s here, Jamie. You
Yeah.
can do this. Snake eyes.
Thank
7 works, right? 7
Yeah.
works.
11 does work. Yes, it
No,
does.
7.
Seven.
7.
Seven.
7.
6 works.
Yeah, 6. And listen,
Right.
you spray. I think you spray blood, but perhaps it's like I think
Just
you spray
little
blood, you get
glob.
your spot. You'll just be no momentum
It's
from it. So
it's
a little
it's more
blob.
it's
Yeah.
more spit than mist.
yes, that's a fair point. Yeah,
And it makes it scummier, but fair enough.
yeah. In fairness, yeah. So okay, no, that works fine. That works fine. So yeah, next roll outs from that then. So you just spat in Rob Midas' face essentially.
Is he still in the chicken wing while he's doing this with his feet on
No,
the
no,
rope?
no. He's
No,
the
no,
rope.
No, he's broken it. No,
Haven't I?
foot was
Yeah.
on the rope.
Yeah, the rope.
Oh
breaks
yeah,
half.
so okay,
Time
yes,
to corner
okay, yeah.
recover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grand.
And
Was it 10? Was it? So it's 10
Yeah.
as well?
And a 10.
ours is
Jesus
a 10.
Christ.
Incredible rolls here. That's 11.
11.
And a
7.
7.
Jamie, it's yours. So you've just spat in Rob Midas' face. What you have
Yes.
Casey Colt in the ring. What happens next?
At this point, she should definitely be coming over.
Yes. That'd be a fair shout.
Yeah, okay.
I don't like that smile.
So I've just spit in his face. I drop toe hold Casey as she comes in, hanging her on the rope, grab her by her hair, reposition her so her mouth is across the rope.
James Rage has a
Remember
hair
this?
Yeah.
Hit the ropes, come back, knee to the back in front of Rob.
Ooh, okay. It's a real roll, Jamie.
It's a straight roll, isn't it?
Great roll, yeah.
So, I know what I've rolled. Is it too late to put momentum with it?
Yeah, it is. Thank you very much. That's a bit unfair.
Okay, well, 11.
11. Oh,
nearly critical.
So
Nearly.
close to the critical. Oh man, so close to the critical. But you are going to hit Casey Colt with the knee to the back of the head, and it's gonna so that the image would be that James Rage has just knocked out Casey Colt in front of Rob Midas, and the crowd is gonna it's the kind of the holy shit chants are there because we've seen this move before and we've seen how bad it is. But then we have this situation where James Rage is left with Rob Midas, and Midas is staring right at James Rage here. Jerry, this spot is yours.
Oh,
Jerry,
shit.
don't
You've seen
fuck
your
this up.
client. You've just seen your client actually properly connected knee to the back of the head. She's draped over the rope. She's bugging out at this point. It's down to you, Jerry.
Recover.
What do I do? I don't
what
know.
do you
Exactly.
Throw
What do
in
you
the
do?
towel.
Oh, my,
Save her life.
Don't you
Let her
dare!
fight another
fucking
day.
Colt. Don't you
No,
fucking
Jamie,
dare!
that's it. That works. Say exactly that. It's like throw in the towel, save her life. It's only going to get worse from here. And that's picked up.
That's
by
what you're getting, so.
It's up to Jerry. It's up to Jerry to
Don't
make it call.
you dare! I'm fucking Bob Backlund, right, in your own heart, all right? You have no real stake in this. There's no need for you to throw in the towel on this one.
I stare, and just a look of his name, pure fucking rage on my face. I'm just staring at him. He's staring at me, and I imagine he's smiling. I imagine I look at him, and the biggest grin, like kind of grin he has on now, but bigger, showing those lovely white teeth, you wanker. Yeah, there you go. And I'm staring an absolute fucking hole through you. But I need to do something that allows Casey to recover.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get on the apron.
Referee distracted.
So referee is distracted.
He could be checking on Casey here at this stage.
Yeah, so checking Casey, I'm a bit distracted. Jamie's just looking at me. I'm just looking at him. I don't know what to fucking do, to be perfectly honest. With the referee distracted,
I maybe hang him up on the ropes, maybe. I don't know. Kind of do something.
it's the only thing I can think of being up there.
Yeah.
But
Now bear in mind, this is
hold
not
on.
the finish.
Actually, right.
So kind of go from there.
So as I get up on the apron, that's enticing James to come over to me. The referee's distracted. Referee is checking on Casey because Casey could be knocked out. He's just staring at me and he's laughing. And I'm like, come on. You want me? I'm standing right here. Come and fucking get me. And I suppose, James is going to, I'll come and get you. I'll kill you. But he doesn't see my hand in my pocket.
Oh, Jerry, it's a family show. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Can I throw the towel in?
Jerry Soul has been cancelled, ladies and gentlemen.
Can I throw the towel in?
You fucking buried your own manager.
Jonathan, can I throw the towel in? Can I throw the towel in?
Depends what you had in your pocket. Answer the allegation.
Well, I need something to soak it fucking up, don't I?
Yeah, that's fair. So
okay, so hand in pocket, he's walking across, and I throw, the old powder in the eyes routine. Powder in the eyes, and he gets it right in the mush.
Love it. Okay, so that I'm going to treat it as a luck roll, Jerry. That's +2.
Right.
Oh my God, James Rage is literally Jean-Claude Van Damme at the end of Bloodsport.
I was about to say, what kind of powder are you throwing in his face?
Okay, right, that's interesting. So
I got it off the lads from the flats.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Casey's really fucked now.
Yeah.
So this works out
hyper
perfectly. This works out perfectly for a grandstand finish, lads, right? Because James Rage, you're on +7 momentum.
Yeah.
Casey Colt, you're on +3 momentum. Rob Midas, you're on +4 momentum. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I haven't a fucking clue what you're thinking because I don't know how to play this game.
Give me your momentum.
Yeah, she can have my momentum.
Yes. So, right. We're going to go into the finish here, lads. So, Casey, you are perhaps recovering or you're waking up from this, and James Rage has been blinded by pocket sand. So, what are you doing from here?
Right.
Pocket sand.
Okay, so because James Rage is blinded by sand, clearly from the 9th hole of Deer Park golf course,
some kind of bunker.
He has his back to Casey at this point, so I want her to basically go back again for the chicken wing, only this time proper, like full force on this one. She gets it in real fucking tight and goes basically to pop the shoulder.
Very good. So you're going to go for that. And Jamie, so you've just been blinded here. Casey Cole's kind of feeding in, kind of like going towards you. What are you going to do here?
That's a good question. As soon as I feel her grab my arms to set up for the chicken wing, I snap around and just crack in the guillotine.
So you're gonna basically almost like kind of like Sixth Sense way, just like, oh, you felt something.
Anyone who was touching me at that point was getting a guillotine.
Yeah, so like
I really
hope it's the ref.
Yeah.
I really hope it's the ref.
Right. So
are we using the momentum then on this roll?
This will be the finish. So both of these are +7 rolls.
Fucking hell.
Right. So at the same time, lads, the 12, 11. Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I fucking won.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
This just made the tournament more interesting.
That
pissed
is what
that
you
fucking
get.
Pissed that Kyle was fucking right.
Oh, so Jamie, talk us. That is unbelievable shit, lads. Right, talk us through the finish. What happens here? So you get the pocket sand in the face. Casey Cole's luring in. You feel something, and just pure instinct into the guillotine.
Yeah, snatch it, full body scissors, full wrench the shit out of it. She's unlikely to tap, so I presume she goes to sleep. I don't hold it on for too long because, again, so I roll off, I roll out of the ring, and I stare down Rob Midas.
And and that's it. And the referee calls it theirs. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, your winner.
Wait, no, hang on. Sorry, just because of the way the promo ended earlier. Roll out of the ring, stare down Rob Midas, and loud enough for the cameras to pick up. Say, what's the matter? Nothing to say? In repeat.
Love it. And the camera and the ring announcer goes in from here. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by referee stoppage and through to the semi-finals, James Rage. Kyle, I don't think it's any exaggeration to say that is the most violent and intense match we've ever had here at Future Wrestling. Two absolute gladiators going at it, and as high drama as you get, but nevertheless, James Rage has just punched his ticket into the semi-finals. And my word, what a match. Look at the stunned faces here ringside, from ourselves here, from the crowd, to Rob Midas himself. Rob Midas can't believe it. Casey Colt, she didn't tap out, all credit to her, but she still lost this match and is now out of the Future World Championship tournament. At least one of these people had to go in the end. But my word, what a match that happened in.
It's amazing, Mike. We are here live at Future Wrestling. We are here at the Knockout Podcast. I am your host, Kyle. I am actually going to be granted a special interview with Mike Dublin here right now.
No, you will not
Mike,
be.
That is just an amazing show. That is an
Nevertheless.
awesome show we've seen here tonight. Man, Casey has been knocked out of the competition altogether, dude. I think she's not out. She ain't getting up after that. Rob Midas, dude. Twitter is afloat with this kind of shit, man. We got it going on. Photos will be coming up afterwards. And so join us on I can't remember what I called my podcast just a second ago. But yeah, this is going to be awesome. Yeah.
So we
did you check the jobs.ie?
I'm not checking the jobs.ie. Stop asking.
Telling you,
honestly.
man.
Honestly,
Oh,
like, who does that? Honestly, who does that? So,
Not a
we
panel.
leave this scene to James Rage and Rob Midas. What's happening here in the afters? Casey Colt's knocked out. So who wants to? Yeah, who wants to go first?
What was?
Is this
happened
not like
after-
MMA where I'm
So-
like,
so
or am I
James-
actually like knocked out? Because I've seen MMA fighters be out of it, but then they come to very quickly. Because I want Casey just letting rip at the ref for stopping
That
the
could
match.
work. That could work either way. Yeah. I mean,
So
Retrieve is-
the two of them can be doing their own thing, but I want her like literally still lying on the mat, but just gripping the ref and just yelling into his face. Like she's
like
not
that.
actually up, but she's just
Yeah,
yelling
no,
at him for
that's good.
stopping the
That
match.
keeps your heat. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I like that. How about yourself, guys?
Well, Jamie, he looked at me, he smiled, he said, "Cat got your tongue," whatever he said. I'm just going to do one thing and one thing only. The blood the blood and spit is still on my face. I'm just going to go like that. And I'm just going to look at Jamie. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to laugh.
I think that's somehow more disturbing than what we've seen right now. Rob might have seemed to have enjoyed that somewhat. His client is out of the tournament, but I feel like it's just the beginning for James Rage here.
This is the thing, man. I mean, okay, granted, she's not going to be future wrestling champ anytime soon, but I mean, there's definitely something else is going on. I mean, let's be realistic about this. I mean, Casey Colt has only ever really been brought in here to do Midas's dirty work, and at this point in time, James Rage is not his like natural enemy. I mean, he still got a target on Silver Fox's back at this one. So I mean, realistically, this might be up in the road for Casey on this one, but I don't think future champ was his end game in this. If I was Silver Fox, I'd be worried. I'd be very, very worried.
Indeed, it is. I think the left side of the brackets, as we're seeing up on screen now, is going to be very much on notice, as Silver Fox will be taking on Connor Locke next week. But in that other tournament bracket, Ratman, the fans' favorite, you might say, now has to go up against James Rage. What a match that's going to be. ladies and gentlemen.
This is going to be a Pied Piper match, man. James Rage is going to lead that poor bastard to the river and he's going to drown.
Well, that it remains to be seen, Kyle. But nevertheless, that's all we have time for here on Future Wrestling. What an incredible show we've just had, and there's still more to
This
come
has
in
been a
this
lot of
tournament.
fun.
We've been, yeah, you never know. You might get asked back. You never know. You never. 15,000.
Told you, man.
You're getting paid 700 for this. Doors open.
Hi, have you got a minute?
Just a few. Is there a problem?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just here to say thanks for having me in the tournament.
You're welcome, I guess.
Yeah, see, I do this sometimes. I double guess myself and how much your bookers think of me. I just want to say thanks for keeping me around. I really appreciate it.
Is that it?
Well, yeah, like, I know I've been around a long time, but I'd never felt truly at home anywhere. But to your credit, you've got something going here, and it's really nice family feel to it. Everyone looks after each other. Everyone respects each other. It's great, really. I'm glad to be here.
So,
And I know I'm wasting your time here, but if we were to ever consider me for the title run, I'd consider it an honor to represent you and the company. Any corporate gigs you need me to do, I'll be there. I'll even wear my special boots.
okay. So, are you actually insecure, or is this another bullshit acting job?
Sorry, what?
Kylie, I'm not a fucking idiot. Your reputation very much precedes you. I've heard stories about how you get into promoters' good books, and believe me, that shit doesn't work with me.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Now that we've got that formality out of the way, what do you actually want?
I want to know what's going on with your panda friend and why he's fucked off and left little Annie with the title match unchallenged.
Yep, that's more of the Kylie I've heard of. Okay, first off, none of your business about Alan and what he's doing with his time off. Second, Annie's title shot is legitimate. And third, she has still to main event a pay-per-view with the tournament winner, so it's not unchallenged. Anything else your paranoid little brain is churning out? Moon landings, maybe?
You're a funny man, Decker. Don't patronize me with everyone's got a fair chance bullshit. You've got your favorites. Every booker does.
Yeah, and you're making a very good case for yourself right now.
I don't need to butter you up. You need me as champion.
Oh, I do? Oh, please, tell me more.
Rob, Midas, you need to keep him sweet or you lose an awful lot of sponsorships. Am I right?
Go on.
So I reckon you keep him happy with me as your world champion. Your show gets bigger, and with me leading the way, it gets better.
Oh, the fucking arrogance.
I'm speaking the God's honest truth, and you know it. You need me as champion. Simple as that, and that's why I'm going over tonight.
Oh, you are? Since when?
Since now.
So, you expect me to bring Lewis in here and tell him he's doing the job because some wagon with a superiority complex thinks he's integral to the show?
Call me all the names you want. You know I'm right. This is my show now.
Your show? How could that be? When you ducked away from the first offer for 3 months? Yeah, can't get my head around that. Although once you heard that Lisa was off to work for Dream, you called us to sign that contract, didn't you? Funny timing that is, isn't it?
As if I'm really going to care about what that sour bitch is up to.
Sounds like you're jealous about her being the host of Japanese wrestling. And you're here as a washed-up mid-carder with a boyfriend so toxic, nuclear waste wouldn't touch him.
Oh, personal attacks now, is it? It's not very professional now, is it, Booker Man?
Either trying to steal other people's spots and bullying talent.
Bullying?
I see everything around here, Kylie. You're on a tight leash. Anything that happens tonight is with my green light. So if you don't like it, there's the door, and don't come fucking back. Believe me, you'll be doing all of us a favour.
Oh, you'll make the right call, all right. And if not, I'll get someone here to make sure you do.
Thanks, Fred. So glad you fucking signed her.
Lise, what? What do you want? just let you know, man. Foxy's through. He's into the final. That's great. I'm getting ready. Just tell me if something important happens. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's see. Ragey boy is going up against the cunt. Okay, that's. Ooh, shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Lise, get in here right this fucking second. This is really important. This is big. What's wrong? What happened? What's going on? Motherfuckers are getting paid. What? Mike Dublin got paid for commentating on the show. Oh, well, yeah, provide a service, you get paid for the service. What? I never got paid. So you mean to tell me that I've literally paid your way in Kratos, Keith, get off the couch, put on some pants, and get a fucking job.